This is a presentation of Heart of Texas Air, Hot Air. You, of course, are watching the Michael McBrine Show with Michael McBrine. And I'm proud to say that this show, which originally got its roots as a live show in front of a audience and then turned into a podcast, is going back to being a live show in front of an audience. How weird is that? That's going to be on May 20th at True Love, which is located at 414 Franklin Avenue, lovely downtown Waco. It's a talk show experience like Waco has never seen before. That's right. There's a live talk show coming to our little town. What kind of guests should I get on there? Kind of local celebrities should show. No, I'm just kidding. Chip and Joanna would never go near my show. No. Although they should. That'd be kind of weird and cool. I have lots of questions for them. The problem with having stoners as your co-hosts is that when you tell them the show starts at 11 o'clock, you can pretty much guarantee you can look down at the clock and see that it's 11:08 and they still haven't showed up. You can always pretty much guarantee that. Just going to wait patiently for them. That shouldn't stop me. I'm going to go see. Let's put my lovely mug up on the screen right there. Hello, everyone. I'm just going to go ahead and get started and just say what's ever on my mind. I haven't had a chance to check my Facebook. I said some derogatory things about the last Thor movie. You see, I plan on seeing Avengers Infinity War tomorrow. And I realized like an hour ago, I still had not seen the most recent Thor movie. And something told me I needed to see that before I saw this one. So I started it right before I did the show, and I was not too happy with it. It's not as bad as Logan was. Here comes Randolph. Hi, Randy. Thought I smelled something. What? I just said hi, Randy.
Hey, what's up?
Proudly wearing his Walmart cap as he walks in.
Yeah. I got 2 jobs now.
He got 2 jobs. Two jobs.
I'm getting paid every week.
Jeez.
Money coming in.
Okay, well, let's get you on a microphone so we can actually hear what you said. Let's see. I'm just going to turn them all on. Just take your pick, Randy. Wherever you want to sit, Randy. It's totally up to
I
you.
want to sit here.
Okay. Are you okay, Randy?
Yeah.
Randy, I have to ask you something. Are you out of breath just from walking from here to the car?
Nah, man.
Then why are you out of breath?
Fat.
See, Randy, that's a very dismissive answer. I won't accept that, Randy.
Why not, dude?
You're too young to be out of breath like this. We're going to help you, Randy.
I don't need help.
You don't need help?
No.
You're out of breath.
I'd rather
Just
die than get
walking. You'd rather die than what?
help. I mean, I'm trying to lose weight, dude, but it's not working.
Oh, don't finish that sentence. You were going to say you'd rather die than what? Than get help from somebody? That's ridiculous, Randy.
I don't want to ask for help.
Now, Randy, I got to tell you something.
What's this?
I've been there. I've been where you are. It's embarrassing. You hate to asking for help. You feel like you're weak or that you've done something wrong or that someone's going to ridicule you. Trust me, Randy. This is a safe space.
Yeah,
I'm not going to give. Believe it, look at me. I'm not thin by any means. Although I am very handsome. So I kind of even it out a little
If you
bit.
trim your beard down a little bit, you'll be more handsome.
Randy,
I'm sorry.
just stop there,
I'm
please.
sorry, man.
Just
It
stop
just
there.
say you look weird with like.
Can you just talk into a microphone so we can actually? Why are all the chairs everywhere? This is weird.
I don't know why Dustin Truck here for?
That's Dustin's personal business. I have no idea, nor do I care to comment. No.
I gotta go bathroom.
You go to that? Okay, fine. I should go as a lesson to everyone out there. Never be afraid to ask for help. So honestly, what's the worst thing? I mean, somebody. Do you honestly think someone's going to, like, make fun of you? Is that what it is?
I know Sanchez will.
No, I believe me. No one's going to let Sanchez make fun of you for asking for help. Nobody. No, I would put a stop to that immediately. All right, go to the bathroom, Walmart boy. I don't know if it's a very loving environment that I've established here, but what was that? Can you guys hear that? He's doing voices to himself in the bathroom. I can hear it. Like weird voice. I wonder if he was doing that for my benefit. I bet he had no idea. Now he's talking to someone. I wish I had someone here to take a microphone into the bathroom. You know what's weird is a lot of people think, and I do it. Hold on. I don't know if this is. Well, I would mute my microphone when I've got like 5 other microphones up, but I'm going to open up my can of, as Sally calls them, Zero Cokes. It's going to be annoying, but and very unprofessional. But what's done is done. A lot of people think, as I was starting to say, I do this show out of like a house or something. I mean, look at this. Look, just watch some. Does that look like somebody's house? I mean, if I lived in a really big house, sure. But no, this is an office building. We're professionals here. We are. So yeah, the problem I have, as if anyone cares, which I don't think they do, but I got nothing else to talk about. It seems that every Marvel movie just can't take itself seriously at all. And it seems like Guardians of the Galaxy, the first one, has just ruined all other Marvel movies because now they're trying to be like Guardians of the Galaxy. The perfect example is the opening scene of Thor Ragnarok, where Thor is just cracking jokes. And yeah, I get that what is going on? He's cracking jokes, and because he knows he's going to beat up the bad guy, right? Or at least he thinks he is. But then they start playing the Led Zeppelin. It's like it's obvious what you're trying to do. You're trying to be Guardians of the Galaxy. Because that did well. But the problem is, that's not the reason Guardians of the Galaxy did well. It didn't do well because it had jokes and music from the 70s. It did well because it had heart to it. It had a good story to it. Interesting characters we actually liked. Good writing. And I thought this was what was going to happen to. He's laughing to himself now. I swear, you could follow Randy around with a camera all day, and it would be much more interesting than and funnier than any Marvel movie. I'll tell you that right now. I'd like to think that Randy is harmless. I'd really like to think that. Except when he's behind the wheel of a car, then all bets are off. See, Randy has this thing where he just always has to have attention. Which is weird that he wouldn't ask for help, because that's like, you get attention when you ask for help. Sanchez is on his way. He said he hurt his back. I'm assuming it was at work. I'm interested to see what's going on with that. Brian, what is he doing there? He's like doing this little laugh, like hee hee. I really hope you can hear that. That's so weird. So weird. Anyway, as some of you may know, I do host another show on this network. It's called Ringside Review with the Supermark himself, Seth Holbrook, who will tell you he doesn't have any questions for a guest and then proceed to ask a bunch of questions to the guest that I didn't check before he started asking them. And there's a reason I check things. Anyway, the greatest Royal Rumble wrestling event was on today. What? Are you okay?
Yeah. Can we make half the show about me tonight, please? Because I haven't been here in a good minute, and I got a lot of shit to talk about.
Every show is about you, Randy. We're trying to make the show less about you. Not necessarily about me, even though it's my name on the show twice, but go ahead, Randy.
Nobody's here yet, though.
That's the perfect opportunity. Can you just pick a microphone and talk into it so we can actually hear you? All right. There you go. I don't think you'll need those, but fine.
Testing.
Go ahead. Just so I can hear. Just okay.
So, you gonna ask me any questions?
What's on your mind, Randy? What you've had a bunch of stuff happen?
Yeah.
Like what? Tell me.
Like I'm selling my grandpa's house, which is cool, and I'm ripping all the wiring out of it and selling it because the house is going to get bulldozed down anyways. So just go ahead and do that now.
Randy, with all due respect, do you know what you're doing when it comes to ripping wire out of?
Yeah, it's easy. I just get a pair of wire cutters and just keep, and I'm just start snipping. And I'm gonna start snipping and pulling, snipping and pulling.
Have you done this before, Randy?
Not really. But it's common sense. Just take a pickaxe to the wall and start going.
So they're going to demolish the house?
Yeah.
Okay. Why are they demolishing the house?
Because of the house.
Did it get condemned?
Yeah, we're not demolishing the whole thing, but we're demolishing half of it. So...
How do you only demolish half a house? I don't understand.
Because we're restoring it.
Because what?
Because we're restoring it.
Oh, okay.
And, the back of it has...
It's the copper wire is what you're taking out, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because, all the wiring got to be replaced anyways because it from the 1800s.
Okay.
But, yeah, and then I got another job now. We're working 2 jobs, which is awesome. I will be racking in that pay, and then my plan is to get my car paid off a lot faster than I'm supposed to get paid off. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep this thing and then buy a truck. I'm going to buy either a truck or a Tahoe or a Jeep.
Okay, fair enough.
Because I want to go off-roading.
What?
I'm a country boy.
Randy, do me a favor, though. When you go off-roading, just let me know beforehand, just so I can say my goodbyes to you, Randy. Just to let me know, just so.
Why?
Because it'll be the last time I ever talk to you, Randy. When you go off-roading, you're dangerous enough on the roads as it is. Made you on a back road somewhere, just going down hills and stuff.
I will be doing that at my uncle's farm and at a couple of farms. I won't be messing around on any gravel roads.
There was an MTV show a few years back. It was supposed to be, they were trying to do the Jersey Shore, but with like country folk. I forget what it was called, but it came to a halt because one of the stars in it was going off-roading and he like turned his truck over and basically died. And that sort of killed the whole momentum of the show. But yeah, it's dangerous stuff, Randy. Anyway.
Yeah.
Randy, are you excited about the new Avengers movie?
Yeah, I want to see the new Avengers. I want to see the new Avengers movie. I want to see the
new Amy Schumer movie.
No.
I Feel Pretty.
I want to see I want to see Avengers and also want to see it's a new movie. It's called Venom. That movie's just gonna be interesting. And then I also want to see Equalizer 2. Take my money now. I want to see Equalizer 2.
Equalizer 2.
Yeah, it's by Denzel, and it's going to be just shit. It's going to be amazing.
Okay. I really should save this question for the guys, but what about Venom looks interesting to you? Do you know the character Venom?
Yeah, I grew up in the late 1990s. And I read comic books.
Okay, fair enough.
And I love Spider-Man. So
you're excited about the Avengers movie, even though you did not like Black Panther because you're a racist.
I'm not racist, just that.
Well, there's no other really good reason to not like Black Panther.
There was too many freaking blacks in that movie. It was like, that's the only people that was in the movie were blacks. It's like weird. I'm not racist, but still, it's fucking weird, man. And then I did not understand the part where they have to keep on fighting and fighting and fighting and fighting. It was fucking retarded. That was the most retarded movie of the fucking year. Like seriously, that movie was hella retarded.
I'm speechless. You're not racist, but there are too many blacks in Black Panther. Randy, what's your definition of racism? I'm just curious.
I don't really know. All I know is that I'm not racist. I'm not.
You don't know what racism is. You just know you're not racist.
Yeah. Because I have friends that black and I get along with them and shit. And I have a lot of friends that Mexican.
I'm gonna write this down. Hold on, I gotta. So when the guys get here, I just need to know. I'm gonna have notes. I'm not racist, but. Okay, moving on. So, what looks good about this Avengers movie to you? Let me guess. Fewer blacks.
No, I like the. I watched the other the Avenger that came out like a year or two ago. It was good, and I know that this one is probably gonna be good because it's done by Marvel.
Did you like the last Avengers movie, Age of Ultron?
Hell yeah, that was pretty good.
Yeah. First one was good. The second one was just kind of
Man, you don't know what you don't know what good movies are.
I must not, Randy. What are some good movies? Tell me.
Han Solo's coming out, and that shit's gonna be amazing. I kind of like what they're doing with Star Wars. Like they're making it.
I gotta say no, Randy.
It used to be.
It's gonna be amazing.
Okay, Star Wars used to be like about older people. You know what I'm saying? About the older generation of people watching it. But now, now the. This one from Brian.
It's always been for children. It's mostly been intended for children for years.
Yeah, but I mean, but they're making it, you know. Ooh, are they here?
We're here. Sorry we were super late.
Hey guys.
What's up, nigga?
Don't ever fucking say that to me again. I'll slap the shit out of you. Get in your brother's chair.
Oh, I'm not moving. I was here first.
I don't give a fuck. We got a pecking order here. Fucking idiot. Gonna talk to me like that when I walk in here. You're a fucking white kid from West. Don't ever call me nigga again. What the hell's wrong with you?
So hi guys.
What's up?
How are y'all?
Sorry, I'm already in sort of a bad mood to begin with.
Hold on, the camera's kind of.
We had a bad fast food experience.
Yeah.
What happened?
We got away with nothing. We were waiting there 15 fucking minutes in that line and nothing. That thing barely fucking moved. That's the McDonald's on Valley Mills.
Oh, yeah.
It's always fucking like that. I don't know what the fuck they're doing in there, but it ain't fucking fast food if you have to wait in a goddamn line that goes nowhere for 15 minutes and still get out of there without nothing.
I remember one time I went to the McDonald's out in Hewitt, and it was like 10 minutes before they were going to close. And I got to the drive-thru, and they just waited and waited and waited. I just kept waiting. I was like, okay, I know. Because they had some cars ahead of them, so I was like, okay, they're busy. They waited till it was like I can't remember the time it closed. It was like 12 or something like that. Or like it was like 12:01. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry, we're closed. I started screaming at them. I was like, you bastards! We were here 10 minutes ago.
Yeah, they suck, and it's
Yeah.
and then they're closed. No, motherfucker, like.
Sorry, it's time to wake up.
It
now
woke me up. Mission accomplished.
So now I'm sitting here with a stomach full of meds and nothing to throw on top of it. So this should be a fun night.
Randy, don't you have some extra food for? Our
No,
friend?
I don't want any
No,
any food he's touched.
I haven't found any food yet. I'm still looking.
What are you, a hunter and gatherer? What have you found any food? All right, guys. So while you were gone,
Please don't fill me in on anything, Randy. I don't need to know. That's why I muted the.
I'm still upset
The
that
conversation.
you muted that because you missed out on some good stuff.
No, y'all were all of y'all
Fun
were
times.
irritating. Like, wasn't even funny. It was just irritating. Like,
I think that's just because you just have a sour disposition.
Yeah,
no, it isn't.
Yeah,
No,
you do.
Just lighten up. We're having fun.
Yeah,
no,
we're
I
having
don't have a
fun.
sour disposition. That was
Lighten the fuck up, man.
Shut up. Shut the fuck up. God. Oh, man.
All
I'm
right,
waiting
well.
for these meds to kick in so your voice sounds less grating and feminine.
So
But,
I asked, I told Randy, I assumed that because we were talking about Marvel movies. And
oh, yeah.
of course, we're excited about Avengers. And you guys haven't seen it yet, have you?
No, I plan on seeing it tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see it tomorrow with a friend of mine. You probably won't be awake.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to see it tomorrow too.
It might be maybe like later afternoon.
Yeah, I was gonna say you'll probably be sleeping. So I said, Randy, I said, well, you're excited about Infinity War even though you didn't like Black Panther because you're a racist. And he claims that he is not a racist, that the real reason he didn't like Black Panther is because it had too many blacks.
That's kind of racist.
And also, it was because there was no point to the movie. That movie.
Wait, you said also, so that's actually true?
That's what he said.
Well, no, that's racist.
Yeah.
He said
How do you
he's
not understand it?
racist,
And
but
How do you
Black
not
Panther
understand
had
that
too
that's
many
racist?
Hold on, hold on.
How do you
And
not?
what-
How do
okay.
you use that to defend yourself against racism?
Hold on, guys. Randy, define racism.
Power plus prejudice.
No, this is the problem. He doesn't know what racism means. Like he did. Honestly, do you not? What do you think racism is? He said, because I asked him earlier. He goes, "I don't know, but I know that I'm not a racist."
I'm not racist, but I don't know what it is.
Oh my god. Anything,
actually,
any old person you grew up around West, if you're opposite of them, you're not racist. But it's just talking to you and talking to your brother and knowing like his experiences with West. You're pretty much like those old people in West. So you're kind of racist. I mean, you get mad at Black Panther for having too many black people in it, yet you're over here, you have your little stupid fucking mumble like stutter rap that you fucking do. I don't know how you can be racist. I mean, you say, "What's up, nigga?" when I walk in and have no idea why that was wrong. I mean, I just don't think you have enough empathy to actually get what racism is.
And another reason why, because
Randy,
it was a waste of
glosses
fucking
over what I
money.
just said.
It was a waste of money because what was this? People fighting and fighting and fighting and fighting.
Isn't
It
that
was
what? Then why are you
stupid.
excited for Infinity War, you dumbass?
Because it's different.
How is that different? That's made up most of the fucking.
There's less black.
There's, it takes place in Wakanda again.
there's more whites. I'm sorry, not less black.
Jesus Christ, dude.
So Randy, I'm glad you're here tonight, Randy. First of all, I'm just glad to be around Randy. Randy's a delight to be around.
Randy's a walking microaggression.
Well, he's a walking microaggression. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
It's not micro.
We'll get back to Marvel movies thing, but there's one thing.
Let's stick to that.
No, there's one thing I really want to talk about before we leave tonight.
What's that?
As we know, our good friend Randolph is a Bill Cosby apologist, and I want to know what your feelings are about Bill Cosby now that he's been found guilty of raping all those people.
He should not be found guilty. He should be innocent, and he should be able to live out his rest of his life. You know,
I know that he should be, but the truth is that he's not. He is guilty.
Yeah,
They
he's
found him
not
guilty.
He's
How is he
not guilty.
We just established that this kid doesn't have any fucking empathy. I mean, you're just kind of beating a dead horse here. God damn.
Well, I'm curious. Why would you say Bill Cosby's not guilty?
He can't explain it.
Because so
So you actually looked at the evidence? Any of the accusations against him?
Day and night over the internet gathering up evidence. I don't know. What do you mean?
he was framed.
Framed.
Yeah.
Randy
Wait, Alex
has
Jones now? Is this some kind
the
of like
same
Bilderberg
mindset.
conspiracy?
He was framed or something because he's not guilty.
But why do you say he's not guilty, though? You don't know the man. Like, if you knew him personally and just knew his character, then you'd have actually kind of a right to say
Yeah,
that.
but I mean, I'm just saying he's not guilty because I believe he wouldn't molest and rape bitches. Like, seriously.
Oh my god.
You wouldn't rape bitches?
Randy. Honestly, I think that maybe you should stop talking and then go and actually like research some of this stuff.
You know, half the
Right.
time when I'm berating you like this, I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to get you to shut up. I mean, because like, God, you're gonna be so
You just have
misunderstood.
No sympathy for
because
the possible victims, referring to them as bitches.
he doesn't have empathy. Again, we established that. Great play off of it. God damn, dude, this is pointless.
I was kind of actually hoping this would turn you around on your point of view of Bill Cosby. But apparently you've doubled down on your side. Okay, fine. Fair enough. No, I was just saying how I mentioned on Facebook earlier that I just started watching Thor Ragnarok, and I don't like how since Guardians of the Galaxy, every Marvel movie tries to be funny.
They were always doing that. What are you talking about? Have you watched them?
The first Thor wasn't this blatant. Like right out of the gate.
It was so fucking bland though. Can you like retrace that whole movie for me? Can you tell me what Thor: The Dark World 2 was about and who was the main villains
I
were?
stopped watching Thor: The Dark World because it was bullshit.
Oh, you don't get to call it bullshit if you don't finish it. I mean,
but I think they amped it up with this one, and they're playing Led Zeppelin.
that song's about Vikings.
Yeah, it totally fits.
Yeah, so it
trying
fits.
to be Guardians.
Oh no, they
bad.
weren't. Jesus God, it was
I
a
mean,
totally
they
different
played,
aesthetic and everything.
They played Iron Man by
Yeah, they played like Iron Man in
Well,
Iron
at
Man.
the ending credits, but that's because the
No, it
song's
was part of the
about
it was part of the trailers too.
Was it part of the trailer?
Yes,
Yeah.
it was part of the trailers,
Okay,
dude.
well, that's
You're just
really-
looking for
that
something to
song's
be upset
about
about.
Iron
Like,
Man,
oh my
so-
God, it's
Plus, movie trailers, they can do whatever they want.
that movie was awesome. I had a great time with the Thor Ragnarok. Yeah.
Well, I'm like 20
I had a
minutes into
great
it.
time. That's all I really
I'm trying
that's
to enjoy
all that
it.
mattered.
It's not as bad as Logan so far, so it's got that going for it.
Oh God. It's
But anyway, the thing I was going to say,
what
Is
that
I
you were
think-
wrong about
is that-
both those movies so far.
I was going to say was, I think if you followed Randy around with a camera all day, it would be more entertaining than a Marvel movie. I really do think so.
Well, then you're an idiot, and I'm sorry I have to tell you this, but you are God.
No, it's-
No one wants to follow this dumbass
It's-
around.
I'm not
You
saying
follow him
people
around
want
for
to
one
follow,
day,
but
and
I'm
it's just
saying
gonna be like,
entertaining television.
No.
If you follow Randy around.
yeah, go ahead, do that. You spend the day with Randy.
Nah, I prefer actually a well constructed script. That actually has some sense. No offense, Randy.
Some sense.
Yeah.
I see what you did. You kind of slid that in. Well, Sanchez, tell me, how did it happen? How did you hurt your back? What's going on?
No, I just did a training. It was just, I went in. Someone caught me in a standing guillotine, and I tried to sprawl out of it, and they kind of pushed into me, and it kind of.
What's
gave
a
me pain.
standing guillotine? Is that
Standing
like
guillotine
like
is
a
when
front
you're
face
standing
lock?
up. Yeah, I don't use fucking fake terms with me. It's a fucking standing. It's a standing guillotine. Fucking fake wrestling terms with me.
It's a front chancery, or what do they used to call it? Like back in the day.
Yeah. Oh, that was one of my favorite names for it. The front chancery. Like,
Yeah,
what the fuck does that even mean?
I don't know. It used to be a whole back when wrestling was legit. It used to be.
I mean, there's still legit wrestling going around. You got catch wrestling. That's real wrestling. You'll see like figure fours and like Boston crabs.
like outside of MMA.
Yeah.
I might have to look that up.
Look up catch wrestling. And it's got submissions and everything like that in it. The figure four is actually it's a real it's hard to get somebody into, but once you get into it's a real knee bar. I mean, it's legit. Some of these moves are legit. I mean, that's why I respect the Hart so much. Is like he taught a lot of he taught everybody that did there he taught them actual catch wrestling moves to make it if you know how to make someone hurt, you can make it look like you hurt them. So
I don't know if you caught a ringside review this past Monday, but we had a real wrestler in here. We were interviewing Jan Orstrom, I believe his name is. He started out in California, and he's actually got kind of an interesting story.
was he part of Metroplex?
No, he lives right here in Waco.
No, I mean Metroplex Wrestling.
I don't know if he's wrestled for them or not. I don't know. He's wrestled all over the country, and
I've been wanting to go out there just to catch some of their shows, just to see what it's like.
yeah, I mean they're a pretty big deal. They've been featured on different internet clips, like Botchamania will show Metroplex stuff all the time.
Mm-hmm.
But this dude, he had an interesting story because he started out in California, and then 9/11 happened. And then,
Yeah. I don't know why I found that so funny. Yeah, he was doing real good. But then 9/11.
He was on the verge. Of
Where were
going
you?
Going off to New Japan to wrestle. Then 9/11 happened, and then he said
Where
he
were
felt
you?
the urge to enlist in the military, and that's when he gave up wrestling for a good 6 or whatever years just to get into the army, and then he came back, and then he had to start all over again from the bottom. So
It's
interesting
like Chris
story.
Kyle.
Like what?
It's like Chris Kyle.
Well, sure, why not? I was gonna say
Texas legend, bro.
If I can make another wrestling analogy, I was thinking Randy has the mindset of a lot of Chris Benoit fans. Where they
No, he's got
can't-
the mindset of Chris Benoit.
too many chair shots of that. Where they just can't accept reality that this guy that they're a big fan of would actually do such a horrible thing. And so they come up with these theories like, oh, he was framed, or he was just suffering from brain damage.
The brain damage thing I can understand. He was suffering from brain damage, and like they've already established that brain damage had a lot to do with what was going on in his head.
See this as a good enough excuse for him to be, forgiven.
No, I don't think he should be forgiven. But I think.
I mean,
shut up! You don't even know what the hell we're talking about. I do think he deserves to be in the Hall of Fame because that has nothing to do with his wrestling career. I mean, that's personal.
Everything he's done in his life was null and void after that.
I don't think so.
I think he ruined it for himself.
I don't think so.
From what I understand, in the interview I read, I was listening to with Nancy Benoit's sister, it sounds like, because she knew more about what happened than anybody else did, was that it sounded like they both were drunk and they got into it, and because they said people that they would get rough with each other, they get physical with each other when they get drunk and they fight, and it looks like things got out of hand. He most likely accidentally killed her, just in a drunken fight or whatever, and then he freaked out and then he killed his son and then hung himself, just because he couldn't deal with what he had done and he had freaked out. People are crazy. Anyway, Randy, go ahead. What were you going to say?
Yeah, go ahead. Sorry about that.
Nothing.
It didn't have anything to do
You
with it.
can feel free to talk on this show. You just can't cut right when somebody's talking or we're.
Yeah, I don't care if you're like he asks you something and no one's talking. Like, okay, fine. If you're gonna cut in, have something fun, have something entertaining.
How long have you been coming on this show? It's been about 8 months, something like that. 8-9 months. That's what we've been trying to tell you this whole time. Is you can talk, you just gotta wait.
Wait for a break in the conversation, and then you can jump in.
Did you see what Brian just did?
Hold on.
Perfect.
Let's hold on. Let's talk about something, okay? Let's talk about something that you and me are talking about, because you were saying how
I'd look more handsome without a beard.
No.
Okay.
No.
Which he said, I didn't, by the way. Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
I was just trying to say was that, you said you asked me, you asked me if I was out of breath after I came in here, and I was, and you said that you need to admit that you need help, and I said
I never said that verbatim. I said what I specifically said was you're too young to be out of breath from just the car to here.
Yeah, but then you said that it's not bad to ask for help, and then
it's not bad to ask for help.
Yeah, but I said that it is, because then I get trolled by this motherfucker over here, because he would say that he'll say that I'm not. He would say that I cannot handle weight loss by myself. Basically, he would troll me for months about that shit.
No. See, the thing is, it's like you say stupid things and I respond. If you want to go on a diet, I'm not going to tell you you're wrong. That's your fucking.
What I was telling you.
I would want to know less about it. Like, the more you tell me about it, like the more I want to say something for you to shut up.
Basically, what I was trying to tell Randy was that
I'm not gonna troll him for I'm not gonna tell him he can't, because
if he asks for help for something, we're not gonna sit there and bust his chops about it.
No, unless it's something stupid. I mean, weight loss isn't something stupid.
I mean,
you're still you are way
help.
too young. Your brother's smaller than you now. At one point, y'all were the same size. He went on to diet. He dieted. I gave him shit for it, but he knew it was playful.
What a friend.
I was just like, oh,
But
man.
yeah,
there are times I'd
just-
be eating pizza. I'd just be like, after a workout, I'd come home and I'd eat a whole pizza by myself. And like, he'd be over there making a salad. And I'm like, oh, look at this. Oh,
It wasn't the pizza. It was those tasty cake pies.
Oh, yeah, those tasty cake pies that he loves so much. I was just dogging one in front of him one time. I was like, oh, don't. I was doing that whole thing. It was like, oh, man, I bet you wish you could have this.
Yeah,
I was eating it like a
mean,
fucking
because a lot of people in my family has cancer, and they also have also have heart disease and kidney failures. So I'm trying to lose some weight because I don't want to,
Well, good for you. I'm proud of you, Randy. That's the perfect attitude to have.
Yes, just don't take advice
because there's a
from
lot
him.
of people out there that are just comfortable with fat acceptance. I think fat shaming is terrible, but I always say this: fat acceptance, as bad as fat shaming is, it's better than fat shaming. I mean, it's worse than fat shaming. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. Because if you just accept that, this is the way it's always going to be, I can never help it, then you're going to die.
I'm more okay with like true fat acceptance, where it's just like, I'm fat, and like anytime someone makes fun of it, it's like, I know I'm fat. That's true fat acceptance right there.
Yeah.
Fat acceptance is not. It's not that. Oh, you need to accept me because I'm fucking. You can't see my ankles, or I sweat in weird places. That's where it gets. That's where it fucking veers off into like being fucking stupid. Like true fat acceptance is like, oh man, I'm fat. Who cares?
It's the attitude like Meghan Trainor. It's like, I'm not the one with the problem. It's you're the one with the problem because you have this image in your mind of what a woman should look like.
So I want a girl who doesn't fucking breathe heavy at fucking like this motherfucker right here.
Yeah. Go ahead, Brian.
It's it's the misconception that the like fat is the normal state of a human being. It's not. It's not. It's not completely healthy. I'm not saying a fat person can be completely unhealthy, but there will be complications at some point with a larger weight. The body has to work harder.
Basically, food can be an addiction, and it's the hardest addiction to break.
Not really.
No, it is. Trust me. Because look, you could be addicted to anything. You cut that addiction out, whether it be smoking, drugs, or whatever, alcohol. You're going to survive. You're going to live. You might be pitiful and miserable, but you're going to live. You cut food out, you're going to die. So it would be like if you told a heroin addict, you need to get off heroin, but you need to do a little bit every day.
It's not the same fucking thing. It's not the same fucking thing. It's stuff in your fucking face with like you don't get the same high you do from fucking heroin. That's dumb. That's a false equivalency.
No,
it's a total false equivalency.
It's like telling a person from heroin, just take a little bit of heroin. What's going on here?
You all right, Randy?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Well, I happen to think addiction is a very serious thing. Something that spans across all types of fields.
Like I'm gonna tell somebody like, oh yeah, it's like video game addiction is the same thing as heroin. Kiss my ass. God damn.
Yeah. No, you're crossing the streams here. They're not even. That's totally unrelated.
How is that totally unrelated? You're making something like food.
You can cut video games out completely. You'll be fine. What I'm saying is you can't cut food out completely. You've got to have food to survive.
Yeah, but you don't need that much food.
I do need video games to survive.
Yeah. It's false equivalency.
So my
it's a false equivalency.
My fucking car got broken into last weekend. It pissed me off because
this is when you left the money on the seats.
Yeah,
of the car, right?
but I mean, but technically by law,
you deserve it.
But no,
you deserve it.
No,
you deserve it.
No, it's by law. It's still considered burglary though.
Yeah, we know that. I'm just saying you're.
Yeah, but you don't leave fucking money in plain sight in a car.
Yeah, but I did that for years in my hometown.
Once again, living in a fantasy world, no empathy.
Nobody never did it before in West. I mean, yes, people breaking their car all the time in Waco, but still, like.
That is true. That's why a majority of us leave our doors open. That way, our doors unlocked. That way, they won't break the window. They'll just come in and take what they want because they're gonna go in there and take what they want anyway.
No, because and also what I understand was that what
you never heard that?
Hold on,
That's a real thing.
Was that I was on the other side of the okay, look,
I'm gonna keep talking over you.
Okay, look, my car.
Okay.
I've never heard that before. Who does this again?
No.
My car was
in like bigger cities, like that's the thing to do. It's like, and even like in certain parts of Waco, they're gonna break into your car and take what they want anyway. You might as well leave the door unlocked.
It saves you from having to replace a window.
Yeah, it saves you to have to replace a window.
What if you're like the one guy who does lock your car door? You're gonna be like, wouldn't they just move on to the next one?
No, they're gonna.
If they know
if they
everybody
see
else
something,
is gonna be
if they see something they want, they're gonna go in there and they're gonna take it. It's
So I
not
think
gonna.
the moral
The
of the
glass is
story
not
is-
gonna stop him.
The moral of the story is not to leave money on your car seat. That's basically it.
Yeah, but
And if you are gonna leave money on the seat, leave the door unlocked.
But no, look, look. Okay, I understand everything. Okay, but look, my car.
No, you don't.
You do.
No, you don't.
Just can I please explain myself
Go
fast,
ahead,
please?
go ahead, go
God,
ahead.
fucking damn it!
Oh
All
my
right,
God.
look, my car was parked here. I was over here with the leaf blower.
Where was the guy who sucked your dick in kindergarten?
Was he there?
No, my car was here. I was on this side. I
Where was the
I was
AC?
like,
Then what do your glasses represent?
Yeah, exactly.
they don't represent anything. I just just got them
Represent his
chilling
new
there.
side in this.
But no, all I'm saying is that
Like how many?
my
Like what's it mild? Like what's the distance between that? Like a reference.
What I think you're trying to say
it
is,
was
Randy,
okay.
is you were right. You were really close to your car. when
Yeah,
you hit
like
him.
okay, like the apartments. There was a couple apartments like on this side, and then there's parking spaces, and then there's the driveway, and then there's more parking spaces and more apartments. I was like in the middle, like on the road, with the leaf blower, and when I turned my back, this dude stole money out of my car, but I knew it was him because I had witnesses that told me about it.
So did you blow him?
Why would I fucking do that?
You had a leaf blower with you.
Yeah.
Oh, no, no, because it wasn't my leaf blower.
Oh, since you're half-ass serious. Oh, jeez.
I mean, so what I did was I confronted him, and he was being an asshole about it. So I talked to his brother, and his brother paid me back,
Oh, okay.
which is
That was a happy ending.
yeah. I mean, it's good though, but. He only paid me back. He only paid me back because I threatened to call the law.
No, he didn't pay you back. No, a criminal never pays their person back. And
No, he didn't pay me back. The person who stole the money didn't pay me back. It was his brother that paid me back.
no, he didn't.
Bullshit!
That's stupid. No, he didn't. He didn't pay you back shit. You're lying.
I'm not fucking lying.
You're lying.
I'm not lying.
You're lying.
You don't know.
Yeah,
you
I
wasn't
do.
there.
You're a liar, and I know you're a liar, and I know you're lying.
He paid me back.
That sounds
Okay,
That's
that's good. No,
stupid.
that's
No,
fine.
that didn't happen.
I'm not fucking lying.
Yeah, you are.
No, okay, let's just change gears here.
You're
I'm
lying.
not fucking lying.
Yeah,
you
I believe
fucking
you, Randy.
douchebag motherfucker.
You're
I believe you,
lying.
Randy. Okay.
You're lying, Randy.
Randy, how's the new job working out? Let's talk about that.
You
You
say
seem
they
like
give you
you're
a
really
hat.
liking it there.
What?
You seem like you're really liking it at your new
Yeah,
job.
it's awesome because.
Go ahead.
It's awesome because I mean I'm still working at my other job, but it's like it's more like more kind of laid back a little bit, and
Well, it's Walmart. No one cares. Yes.
what I'm saying is that I actually have people helping me,
I have people helping me, douchebag. I don't know where that came from.
I had people helping me, and at my other job I'm still at, I am the only one unloading the truck. I'm the only one,
Really?
and the truck is 2,000 square feet long, and it's about and it's like super high, and basically to the moral of the story is that they get on to me for taking too long for unloading the truck, but when I'm the only one doing it, it's kind of their fault, kind of.
That's a very strange moral.
Use a dollar.
And
That sounds
then-
like again
What's
sounds like a
going on
lie.
with your grandpa's house. Randy was telling me that it's half of it's being condemned, and you're going to try to restore it. I don't. Is this your grandpa? I don't know because I know you have a.
yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
No, it's I don't know about that. I just know that it's no longer in the family's name. That's about it.
Randy said he was going to go in there and try to strip all the wires out.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing.
He said it was simple. He says it doesn't take it. It doesn't. Any idiot.
Like,
What did you say? Any idiot could do it, or something like that. Or
yeah, because I
it doesn't take a
mean,
genius or
I
something
just
like that.
because like basically they're tearing the back of the house down anyways. So I'm with a pickaxe and I'm just following the wire down and down and down. And once I find where the wire connects at, hit the pickaxe, cut, pull, take it to the junkyard and sell for copper. It's good money. The easy money right there.
Hey, while you're in there, can you check the back, where all the storage was at? Pretty sure I got some stuff in there.
Well, the house isn't in their name anymore.
I found
Yeah, that's
something.
what I'm confused about. He just said the house isn't in the family's name anymore. So
Technically, it still is, because the papers have not been signed over yet.
Wow, so you're ruining something for somebody
yeah,
else.
I was gonna. I know what's going on. They sold the place, but you're gonna try to get in there and get the wire before they get in. Is that what's going on?
No, it's currently owned by the nursing home, and they're probably going to tear the house down anyways because I think it's already falling apart.
Was this recently sold?
Like, it's not. The paperwork has not been signed. The paperwork don't be signed till next week, and nobody has the money yet. So technically, and plus my uncle's the power of attorney over the house, and he told me to take what you can get, and sell it. Like he said, take what you can get.
This sounds awful fishy to me. This sounds like he may be, violating some kind of contract, verbal contract at least. I don't know.
No, because I mean,
the house,
because even the person buying it said that they're going said that they don't need the wire because they're gonna be tearing down either the whole thing or half of it, and they said that when they do that, they're gonna be replacing everything anyways. So they said that they're going to throw it in the trash. Well, if you throw it in the trash,
okay,
that makes no money for nobody.
Brian, how is the weight loss coming? You're looking rather slim today.
It's been going pretty good.
Have you hit a plateau yet? Because that happens in the weight
I'm not
loss.
actually too sure. I've been losing some weight.
I would say weight loss, the best analogy for that, it's like climbing a mountain. It really is, because if you know anything about climbing like really high mountains, you have to, when you're going up, you have to go back down sometimes. I mean, sometimes go.
How many mountains have you
across.
climbed?
I just know these things.
God,
because your lungs have to get used to the pressure of the air, because the thinner air up there. So you have to kind of zigzag. You can't just, like, if you wanted to climb Mount Everest, you couldn't go just straight up it. You have to go a little bit up.
Yeah, if you wanted to climb Mount Everest, you'd have to actually work out and not just diet.
You'd have to find some Sherpas. But no, you have to let your body adjust to the height before you. So you can't climb straight up there, because I think it would kill you if you just went straight up there and you try to breathe the air or whatever. So weight loss to me is a lot like that, where sometimes you go back down, and sometimes you're gonna go back up, and then
not if you have not if you have oxygen mask, it won't kill you.
So weight loss, it's very difficult. Sometimes you're going to go back up and then go back down.
True.
And sometimes you're going to hit a plateau every once in a while. Have you hit any plateaus?
I hit a bout of cannibalism when I got stuck in a cave.
So I hit a plateau there for a while, but I think I'm on the way back down. And it's hard. Weight loss is incredibly difficult. Sanchez, you wouldn't know anything about it, but it's...
No, I wouldn't, because I work out. It's not that hard if you work out.
It's very difficult.
It's not that hard if you work out. You lose weight right away, especially like water weight and stuff. I mean, but you wouldn't know about that.
I will say this, Randy, and I want you to listen to this. Before I gained all this weight back, there was a time where I had lost 70 pounds. I was 70 pounds smaller than I am now. I felt so much better and healthier every day down at that weight than I do now. I used to get out of bed, and I'd feel good. Like, now I get out of bed, it's like I have to hit the snooze button like 3 times. I'm just groggy in the morning. It takes me like 30 minutes just to wake up. When I was slimmer. I used to shoot out of bed. I was ready to start the day. I just felt healthier all around. It's a good feeling. It's something to shoot for. It's something to hope for. You slim down, you just start feeling healthier. It feels good not to walk in here from your car and not be out of breath. You know.
Maybe he just walks too fast.
I don't think he walks enough. Is the problem? Start walking more, Randy. Maybe with this new job, you'll get out more and you'll walk around. I think you're gonna start slimming down with this new job. A lot of positive things from this new job. I see big things. It's gonna be the summer of Randy, boys. The summer of Randy.
Yeah, and and on Monday, Monday I'll be working those two jobs, so I'll be on my feet for about probably 18 hours. So yeah, I'm gonna start doing that a lot.
What if he turns into like a candy apple? Like he gets really muscular, small legs, but like his middle half stays like fucking round.
I could see that.
I
could just skip leg day. You know,
I kind of want my legs to get skinnier so I can wear my skinny jeans again.
Randy, just stay fat.
Just stay fat and wear shit that actually fits you.
Randy, I'm gonna give you some advice. It doesn't matter if you slim down to like a size like 0. Never wear skinny jeans again.
I like tight jeans. I actually love tight jeans.
Yeah, and how many girls did you get with those tight jeans?
No one else likes the tight jeans. Is what I'm trying to say. It's.
Yeah, but it's nobody else own my body. I own my body.
Yeah, but we have to see your body's the point I'm making.
Yeah, because you don't try and hide. When you were wearing skinny jeans, man, we always saw ass crack all the time, and it wasn't just. It was damn near on the verge of butthole.
Freaking girls wear skinny jeans all the time.
They're fucking girls. God damn! How do you not get that?
Yeah, but I like it though.
That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate for everybody. Are you taking off?
What?
He's gonna be right back.
Oh, I thought he was leaving.
Well, he's my ride, so I would have to go too.
You know, you can always ride with me.
Oh no. No offense, Randy, but no.
Randy, I have a question for you.
What's up?
After Randy got here, he set his stuff down, then he went to the bathroom.
You asked Randy this?
What?
You just said Randy. Let me ask you a question.
Yeah, I'm getting to Randy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You were like, it's almost like you were addressing it to me. Like,
you set your stuff down. You went to the bathroom. What was all that noise you were making in the bathroom? You were doing like voices and stuff and like talking to yourself. What was that all about?
Are you schizophrenic?
I don't think so. I
He was
wasn't
doing, like weird, but it's like hee 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 hee, like that kind of stuff too.
That's his normal laugh.
The thing is, I don't think you knew that I could hear you, but I could hear you. It was really kind of odd and a tad bit creepy. What was going on in there? What? I was curious. I wanted to go in there just to listen in to see what was going on and hear the conversation.
I honestly don't know, man. I get like overly excited. I start doing that a lot every now and then because I'm off my hyperactivity medication because I don't have the money to afford it.
Okay.
You know.
We need to start a GoFundMe, gentlemen.
Yeah, I know, right? I need to freaking GoFundMe to buy my medicine.
Yeah. No, you don't.
That's a great rebuttal there.
I'm just so tired of this. I'm just so tired
do you
of,
understand?
Like, asking her these stupid fucking questions.
Dude.
Randy, great.
Hold on. Do you fucking understand how much it costs to go to the doctor and pay for the medicine?
Nothing. You have disabilities. You're forever being taken care of by the fucking government, you fucking idiot. You don't think I know that? You don't think I've had to deal with family members that deal with the same shit you do? You're gonna be on disability at one point in your life. I know you are. So don't fucking act like you're fucking paying for your own medicine, motherfucker.
I am paying for my own medicine because they won't give me the fucking disability because they said that I can't work. They said that I can work and
you'd get help from the fucking government.
No, I don't.
Yeah.
My mom does. I don't. I don't even get fucking food stamps, dude. My fucking mom does.
Yeah, but she counts you as a fucking dependent, you dumbass. She gets more because you're there.
No, she doesn't.
Dude.
We get $16 a month food stamps. What that gonna fucking buy?
Nobody gets $16 a month for
Bullshit.
just fucking food stamps.
Yes, we do.
They wouldn't even fucking bother with that.
No, they get a really pitiful amount, but she's actually getting less because Randy's there.
Oh
Yeah.
shit. Ugh. Oh yeah, because you work as many jobs. You work.
Yeah.
Yeah, work. You could be spending. You could be buying your own medicine with. But what do you spend it on? What do you spend your money on?
You cannot buy your own medicine like that, dude,
Yeah,
because I got other bills to pay. I got other bills to pay.
What other bills? What other bills? Talk to me.
Rent, light bill, phone bill, my car insurance, my car payment,
Can I just say
my
something real quick?
my fucking student loans.
You're at Walmart now, right? They have some kind of insurance. Through
No,
your
what were you
work.
gonna say, Brian? What were
No,
you gonna
I'm
say?
saying the insurance through your
rims.
work should cover most of
Yeah, but
Rims.
I'm only
Blue
part time
lights
though.
in
The
the
blue
car.
lights in the car.
I,
Yeah.
I'm not getting insurance because I'm only part time.
Hydraulics.
Hydraulics. Yeah, spending
any,
stuff on his car.
any fucking blue light on my car, I paid $10 for that.
That's $10 you could have saved towards your medicine. You didn't need that.
So I know
It was my fucking car.
Obamacare is done away with, right?
No,
No,
you
it's
you couldn't get rid of it.
So Randy could apply for that, correct?
I don't know.
Well, come around like sign up time.
I mean,
Okay, that's something you should honestly look.
I
into.
had to pay for because I heard bad things about Obamacare.
Oh,
They're-
you fucking idiot! Like you haven't done any of the research yourself. You probably just listened to something you're fucking
It's probably something.
Randy, you've been watching too much
conservative
Fox News.
some
leading
one of those
person said.
idiots you listen to, and fucking Wes was talking about.
Fox and Friends.
No, because I rather go to Texas Marketplace, pay for my insurance, than go to Obamacare. Like I don't want to fuck with Obamacare. That shit sucks.
Why not?
Because like to me that's not a real insurance.
Oh god.
It is real insurance. That's,
The
I mean,
Affordable
it's
Healthcare
affordable.
Act.
Yeah,
Yeah.
healthcare.
Then if it's so fucking affordable, how come you're not on it?
I have this theory, guys. I think
He makes too
because
much money.
It has Obama in the name, and Obama is
We
a
both
black
make too much
man.
money.
And we know the
I have no
Obamacare has
problem
too
with
many
Obama.
blacks. That's what it's saying. That's what he's saying.
And it's just what he's heard about Obamacare.
I mean, I would rather go through because I don't want to go to Obamacare because my sister has something else, and I'm not gonna because she goes through Central Tech Marketplace, and since I work at that one job, and
I'm confused.
and
What
since-
is it Central Texas Marketplace Insurance he keeps talking about?
There's an insurance place in Central Texas Marketplace.
Is there a place?
yeah,
I guess so.
And since I work at Kohl's, I can get I can get them to get insurance for me through there, but
So you get insurance through Kohl's.
Yeah,
No,
even though
no,
you're
I don't.
part time over there.
I don't get insurance. But I'm saying that
Dude, see, this is going in fucking circles. This is going nowhere.
because you want to fucking explain what I'm
No,
trying to get.
we've let you fucking talk uninterrupted for I don't know how fucking long, and you haven't got to the fucking point. What the hell is wrong with you? Jesus Christ, if you're not fucking retarded, then what the fuck are you?
Sanchez, calm down, man.
God damn it, we're sitting here listening to this dumb shit. I'm fucking tired of hearing him fucking talk. Little fucking high-pitched fucking girl voice of yours. God damn it. I'm fucking hungry, man.
I'm leaving.
Bye.
We
Get the
need a
fuck
Snick-
out of here.
It's like this is
I
our
can't.
Snickers commercial, and then he's gonna eat his Snickers and turn into Trey.
God.
Randy, he's just acting. Oh,
Fuck, dude.
So sorry for that.
did he knock over a drink too?
No, he knocked over the fucking microphone.
I think the microphone.
I can't.
All right. Sorry, Randy. I'm sorry, Randy. I think you went a little far this time, Sanchez.
No, I didn't go a little far. This is fucking bullshit.
I think.
God damn, you wanna fucking
gotta
you
keep
keep on
trying.
baiting him in these things, and he's fucking it goes nowhere. It's not
Randy,
fucking funny.
Just cool down, okay? It'll be okay.
It's just him fucking talking about bullshit. You fucking
gotta
feed into his
understand,
goddamn
he's a
fucking.
human being. He has feelings. He has a hard time.
Then why the fuck are
understanding
you
things.
over here trying to fucking exploit him and fucking get him to say stupid shit
not
at your
trying to
behest? That's
exploit
what you're
him.
doing. Like, he's such a fucking human. If he's such a fucking human, why are you getting him to try and admit that he's fucking racist and you know he's not going to pick up on when we talk to him about it, he's not going to get it.
Fair enough.
You know? Don't fucking try and put this on me like I went too far.
But the difference is I don't berate him like you do.
Yeah, but I'm not trying to fucking like corner him into saying something stupid just so I can get my own fucking chuckles out of it.
I'm not cornering anybody. I'm asking questions and they're responding.
You know exactly what you're doing. You know what you're doing.
Okay, sure. That's like your opinion, man.
Yeah, I guess it is. I mean, it's not like you don't post this everywhere and people can't see it for themselves. I mean, like, I don't ever say anything. I don't feed into his bullshit. I mean, I'm trying to help him out.
Randy does say some silly things.
Well, Randy has definitely placed.
Randy. We're just having a little laugh, you know. I don't sit here and just
but you're doing it. You're doing it. Yeah, in a way, you are. I mean, like you're trying to play. You're trying to claim the moral high ground here. But we got tape of you saying like. You know he's gonna say something stupid or say something off like.
He said something entertaining. That's what this show's all about. It's being entertaining.
Well, what's really entertaining about saying that Cosby didn't do it?
Yeah, what's entertaining about that? The fact that you have a rape apologist in front of you that makes you laugh? That entertains you?
I wanted to get to his head where he was wrong with that, and I was hoping that because of this verdict, he would come around, and he's clearly not.
I told you he lacks we established at the very beginning when I first got here, this guy doesn't have empathy and he doesn't pick up on emotions like that, and he doesn't get it. Yet you keep on doing the same thing. It's just a different shade of trying to get him to say something.
I like his points of views. I think they're entertaining.
You like the points of views of someone who obviously has disabilities, mental disabilities, because I don't find that funny. I mean,
I think we all have some kind of mental disability, especially on this show.
I would say, yeah, I have anger issues.
There you go.
I'm on the spectrum.
He's on the social.
Somebody can make the same argument that I'm exploiting you for your anger.
Oh no, I mean I'm aware. I know what you're doing, and I do play into that. He's not playing into that. He doesn't willingly play into that. That's just him thinking you're being sincere.
What he's doing. I think Randy's a lot smarter than you give him credit for. He knows exactly what he's doing.
Now you're sounding like an idiot.
Look, no, think about it. No, think about it. He left the room 3 minutes ago, and we're still talking about him. He knows what he's doing.
No, we're talking about him because I'm saying that like we have to. It has to be like you asked me a question about him, and we're talking about it. If you didn't ask me a question about him when he left, we're not talking about Randy. That's you stirring it back to us. That's you pointing it back to Randy.
Harm Randy. I have him on here so that he can express himself, because I find he's entertaining.
The other day when y'all were having that long conversation on the thing that we muted, it was because you were fucking with him. You weren't entertaining him.
Fucking with him.
You told me exactly you were fucking with him. Or were you lying to me when you told me you were fucking with him?
I was when it came to one
yeah, you're starting to sound like Randy right now. It's like I got an excuse for everything.
But you know what? I don't fuck with people that aren't my friends.
No,
Think about that.
No, but I fuck with Randy, but I don't go out and
child and said, "Boy, how much fun can I have messing with him?"
Yeah, you do. You enjoy messing with Randy. You said that before. You've said it on many occasions.
I enjoy messing with everybody. Why does Randy get a free pass?
Because when you're doing that, you're feeding into the worst part of Randy. You're feeding into his narcissism and his need for attention.
Okay.
Okay, that's.
Okay. No,
I don't think you understand either. I think there's a part of your empathy missing too when it comes to Randy.
We're cut from the same cloth.
Yeah, exactly. Randy's close. I feel close to Randy because I'm roommates with his brother. I like Randy. I tried to make it to where it's
I like Randy.
I'm not feeding into his bullshit.
That's what I think is coming from. You think I'm attacking him in some way?
No, I'm not saying you're attacking him. I'm just saying you
think I'm exploiting him though.
Yeah, to a certain extent, yeah. I mean, to a certain extent, I don't think it's malicious or anything. I think you're trying to get your own shits and giggles, but Randy, like you said before, Randy's kind of creepy. I mean, and the thing I talked about Sonichu, I was like, I'm so don't want that to happen to him. and then you got him. Y'all, he admitted that he wanted to
for
address
somebody
it.
that cares about Randy so much, you sure give him a lot of shit.
I have to. No, everybody else panders to his fucking bullshit.
But
I'm not gonna do
that.
that.
Do you think that's helping though?
Do you think it's helping to pander to him like that? Like just give him the attention.
No,
The unwanted.
okay,
You're telling him that
pandering.
attention is just like he can just get attention by doing stupid and saying stupid shit.
I think the brief time that he's in this room and we're talking to him, I think I do get to him. I think I do help him, or at least I'm trying to. That's what I've been trying to do with his health, with his outlook on life, with his blatant racism that he's unaware of.
Yeah, but that's not. You're not.
I mean, I can laugh about that because that's hilarious, but at the same time,
See, that's not hilarious.
At the same time, I'm trying to get him to understand.
I did the exact same. I did the exact same thing. It was just a little different. As soon as he called me the N-word when I walked in, I told him to shut the fuck up and never call me that again. He understood
But
that.
you
He
don't-
understood that, and he's never gonna call me that again. You know why? Because I was firm with him, and I told him straight off the bat. I didn't fucking joke with him. I didn't fucking tell him anything like that. That's not how he's. You don't joke and give him the attention and laugh at him because that's just attention that he eats up, and he thinks it's any attention is good attention.
I'm not like you, Sanchez. I'm not going to berate him.
Oh my God, no. I just want to see if he'll try and get in. What do you have to say, Brian? This is your brother. Another thing too, it's like you're way too quiet, man. You don't rein him in. Like, apparently he knows how to rein Randy in, but he doesn't do it either. I mean,
I've had some pretty in-depth conversations with Randy. Randy's not stupid. He is ignorant. He does doesn't really think things through, but he's not stupid. And
I do think he
I mean,
deserves
a lot
right
of
to
this.
defend himself, so maybe you should open that door. That's all I'm saying. Go ahead.
to defend himself, he's not. He's just gonna fucking stammer through something that doesn't even make sense.
He needs a little bit extra time to explain himself, and that's fine.
They even gave Cosby a chance to explain himself.
Yeah, exactly. Because Cosby's not guilty, right?
But even then, we were having that conversation. I wasn't like I was laughing at him. I was trying to explain to him that no, he is guilty.
You were hoping he'd say something funny. You were hoping he'd say
All
something
right.
funny, and it's unintentionally funny.
Know that.
It's unintentionally funny. That's the sad part about it.
Look,
on your part.
Look, Randy's saying this because he hasn't actually looked at the evidence. I say that I mean, someone shows him some actual facts.
Let him in before he
and
pulls
let him decide for
Brian
himself
in the
after that.
bathroom when he just tears down the door because I really can't afford to pay for that door. Thank you, Brian. We're opening the door, Randy. Please don't run and charge at it. We're opening. Go ahead, Randy. Randy, come in, please.
No.
Right? Are you okay, Randy? I'm sorry if he hurt your
Let
feelings.
me tell you something, Pastor. It's just that I was abused as a child,
Okay.
and
So your mother abused you as a child.
yes. And when
Oh
he-
my God,
and
dude! You're
when
gonna
he-
throw your mother under the bus like this?
and when
A
he-
mother that
Randy.
you've hurt? You're gonna throw your mother under the bus like this?
Just let him talk. Let him talk, man.
Dude, no, he's fucking throwing somebody under the bus so he doesn't have to take full responsibility for who the fuck he is. You're a grown ass man, dude.
When you yell at me like that, that brings back childhood.
Did your mom hit you a lot?
Yes, she did.
Randy, people will yell. People will yell all the time.
I was
happens.
abused as a child.
No, you weren't.
That was.
You just want the sympathy. You just want the attention of saying that.
You
That's all
don't-
you want. That's all you want.
You didn't know me when I was a fucking child.
He did.
Yeah, but he didn't fucking Eddie in Waco. When the whole time I lived with Papa at the house, I was abused a lot by Mom. She hit me with a belt. She slapped me all because of her fucking anger issues.
Randy,
What?
He's doing this for attention. He doesn't.
no, like I mean, people do get into some rough stuff in the childhood, but you can't carry that with you for the rest of your life.
Yeah, but I can't fucking deal with people yelling at me like that all the time. Like, seriously.
You're over here yelling and raising your voice. Nobody's done that since you got back in here. I mean, I don't understand why it's okay for you to yell at us, but not,
I'm not trying to yell at y'all. I'm just frustrated right now because, I love being here. I love spending time with Michael and Brian. But it's like, this motherfucker here is like, I get treated like shit all the time. All the time.
No, I just don't pander your shit. I don't give you the unwarranted attention you think you deserve.
See, Sanchez thinks he's doing the most to help you.
Well, he's not.
No, giving you more attention when you haven't earned attention, have you done nothing to warrant attention, is not helping you. I'm sorry. Thinking it's, like pandering to you and giving you the worst possible attention and you eat it up is not good for you. Because one of these days you're going to look, you might not even, because I doubt you have any empathy, but you're going to look up and you're going to realize you're a fucking clown. All right? You're somebody's fucking clown. You're just there to make somebody like laugh and giggle.
Well, but some people like to make people laugh and giggle.
Yeah, but that's not his intentions. He just wants the attention.
I don't think Randy likes to entertain. That's why he's in the entertainment business.
Yeah, I see now. I know you're being fucking condescending right now because nothing about what he does is actually entertaining. Maybe if he went to Austin, there's be some.
Oh, wait a minute. Randy's very entertaining. Thank you very much.
I mean, his just when he has done music as like cringe rap as it may be. No offense, Randy.
Cringe rap. I love it.
But I mean, it still has some entertaining value to it. I mean, maybe more.
You have to know him. I mean, otherwise you're just making fun of him. Unless you know him, like if someone off the street listened to his rap and they just started roasting him, it's like they're laughing at him.
Well, I mean,
and he's not trying to do that. He's trying to. There's literally a song where he talks about, hey, if anybody's out there know who my dad is, please tell me who it is. Shit like that. Like what the fuck?
I never put the song out.
Well, you have a song. You do have your music on SoundCloud, right? Have you got any hits? Like a response?
Not really. But I mean, I got some response on YouTube.
What do you need to do, Randy? You need to do a live show.
Oh, God. Yeah.
Can't.
But music video, YouTube.
Yeah, I don't work on now, but I got to. Right, but I gotta catch up on my bills first, but I can pay the person to do it because I don't have the equipment to do it. Because I'm not gonna film a shitty video on a freaking phone and put it out there. That's stupid. If I want to do it, I want to do it with a good quality.
Hold on a second. There's been some nice videos that have been done with phone. And I'm not just saying that because I'm trying to argue.
Yeah, but I'm saying that
it can be done.
I'm saying that
there was a whole movie that was shot on an iPhone recently that came out in theaters.
Yeah, but it was probably an iPhone X.
No, what's the newest one right now?
Well, there's the 8 and the X.
No, this was shot on an iPhone 5.
No, no.
Yeah, it was Unsane. You see the trailers for the movie Unsane? It was shot completely on an iPhone 5.
It really depends on the editing software you use. You could, what was that old Beastie Boys video? What You Want? Where it was just like they're in the woods and it's all done.
All they needed was a fisheye lens.
Yeah, it's like the video quality isn't great, but that's a great video.
Yeah, the quality of the video went with the crunchy sound of just the guitars.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is that like I would rather have it done professionally. If I don't get it done professionally, then my intentions then I shouldn't get it done at all.
What about
because if
self-work? I mean, nothing wrong with that.
What? Because get the camera angles and then get the way that I don't know how to freaking edit. I never learned how to freaking edit a video. Never. So I mean.
Well, there are a lot of open source programs you could get.
Yeah, but still, I want it done a certain way, and I know a guy that can do it. He just gonna charge me about $300. That's
why you do it yourself.
Yeah, but I don't have the equipment, dude.
You have a computer, and like you said, there are open source programs, and as far as the camera goes,
yeah, but
there's
the thing
ways
is,
around that.
I don't have the patience to sit there.
See, that's the real problem.
Yeah, I don't have the patience to sit there and freaking edit every single clip and put video effects on it. Because I mean, I don't mind, I mean, I love rapping because when I'm rapping, I'm standing up. I'm like, I'm basically getting into it.
Yeah, but you also got to go through the tedious method of actually writing the rap too.
Yeah,
but
you got to put the work in.
Yeah, but I'm saying is that when I write the rap, like that's something I love doing. I don't like freaking because when I'm writing music, I'm usually either in the car or I'm in my room, like writing music, but like I don't have to sit there and go through every single clip in video editor because like I don't have the patience to do that.
Let me ask you this: do you like working at Walmart and Kohl's?
Yeah.
Okay, well then, if you don't mind working there the rest of your life, then that's fine. You don't have to have patience for this. Or if you want to put work into it and build towards something, that's where, I just watched a video on Eminem and his whole like rise to fame, and it wasn't just like an overnight thing. It's something he worked like literally years and years and years, and he worked hard, and he was, they had that story of him when he used to wait tables, and he would rap back the orders to the people. It was because he was always during the day he would study the dictionary, just trying to get words that find new different words that rhyme. You got to put the work in, Randy.
Yeah, I mean, like
you have to put the effort in. That's with anything, not just rap, just anything. You want to build towards something, you got to put the actual, elbow grease.
And plus, my computer, it's not fast enough to do that. Like, so basically, if I had a computer that would do it,
you have 2 jobs right now. You should be able to afford a better computer.
My car insurance is like $300 a month, dude. And I'm only work one day at Kohl's. Like, seriously.
Lock things down, man. You gotta watch, build up a budget and put that money to the side.
And plus, I'm a couple months behind on rent right now because I couldn't afford it. And if I don't start paying back my rent, I'm going to be kicked out.
Randy, I think you're young enough right now.
And then I will be on the street living in my fucking car.
I think you're young enough right now.
It's cheaper.
To where some of these dreams you can kind of put on the back burner for a little bit and just focus on, the now, the paying the bills. You can always, the videos will always be there in the future. Hopefully, knock on wood, you're going to live a very long time, Randy. There'll be time for these things,
Yeah, I mean,
don't even. I wouldn't even worry about it.
You and him want me to live a long time, but I bet you he want me to fucking die tomorrow.
I doubt.
I doubt that.
Believes that. Sanchez loves you. Sanchez wants you to live a long time. I wouldn't say love. He likes you.
I don't believe that one bit.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna justify that, and I'm not gonna fucking stroke your ego by telling you yes or no. I know that eats you up inside. I know that that's worse than yelling at you and worse than, feeding into it. You see? I see that look in your eyes. You're upset. It upsets you more than, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be cheaper.
So,
it'd be cheaper living in my car, yeah, but
It just needs me and Brian just having a conversation. I think that would.
So I heard that they have approved 2 new Star Trek movies.
Oh, really?
Are they based on Discovery or just based on...
Can you talk into the microphone, Sanchez?
I don't know exactly what we're going to take it if they're going to continue on with these. Are
you talking about the Quentin Tarantino one?
I don't know if Tarantino's still on it.
They would approve 2 instead of just like 1. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, I mean, I'd rather they approve 2. So, I mean, Tarantino might still be on board.
Did the last one do good?
Into Darkness? No, not Into Darkness.
It was
Beyond.
Beyond. It was okay.
It was probably the best in the newer series.
Really?
Yeah. It was way better
you
than.
liked it better than the first one? I thought the first one was fantastic.
The first one was a hunk of fucking garbage. What are you talking about?
What do you?
It was literally a pile of fucking dog shit.
No, it was a fun movie.
It was fucking style over fucking substance. It had no fucking reason to be.
It paid homage to the original.
No, it didn't. The third one did.
It didn't have any.
The third one did. Oh yeah, yeah.
You know.
Yeah, whatever.
It was a fun sci-fi movie. That Star Trek 2009.
No, it wasn't. It was a stupid. It was style over substance. It had nothing. It was just like.
It was entertaining.
It wasn't a Star Trek
I'd take
movie.
that over the motion picture any day.
It wasn't a.
No.
Yeah, you can crawl, you can disappear up your own ass right now. All right. I mean, God. Yeah, the first one was a good one.
You're in a bad mood because you're pain. Your back's in pain. That's what it is. You're just grumpy.
No, I'm not.
We need to get you a Snickers.
I'm not grumpy. Right. I'm good. I'm not grumpy.
You're not grumpy.
I'm not.
You just.
I'm more grumpy for something that happened at my other job.
Well, what happened?
Well, I got my back hurt, and the job at Goodwill, I'm supposed to be driving around and taking out trash, and I can't do it now. I got 14 days. They gave me 14 days of not lifting anything over 10 pounds. The dude that drives the truck has the nerve to text me and say that, like, I'm tired of covering for your lazy ass. I'm put in the request to have you moved. It's like, first off, I started that run. I started on that run before he even started. And
doesn't feel good when your coworker calls you lazy, does it?
Huh?
Nothing. Go ahead.
Oh no, there's a difference between like being lazy and like, because he can't even lift a fucking 20-pound bag over his head. Mm-hmm. He's always having to get me to do it. I mean, if you're lazy and you are lazy, then just own up to it. That's why they told me Brian always got away with being lazy at Toys R Us, because he owned it. I mean, there's some people who are lazy and just don't want to admit they're lazy because, it's the ego. I don't know.
So what you're saying is when you're not lazy, but then like a coworker, even somebody you might consider a friend calls you lazy, it doesn't feel good.
No, usually if my friend tells me I'm lazy, it's like, okay, you're my friend. You know me better than most. So, I mean.
Okay.
I know what you're trying to get me to do, and I'm not going to do that.
Trying to get you to do anything.
I'm not going to do that.
I'm
not Randy. You're not going to push me into saying something that I don't want to say.
I'm here to explain to you things. That's what you're here for.
I mean, treat me like I'm Randy. Mm-hmm.
What's the matter with having a couple of Randy running around?
There's nothing wrong with having more than one Randy.
Unless you're a house cat.
Yeah, that would be very, very deadly for the cats on there.
You're allowed to make jokes like that, and I'm not. Is that what you're implying over there?
No, but
okay.
I'm not getting him to say anything. Okay. He said that on his own. I didn't draw him out. I didn't draw that out of him. There's a difference. I mean, if you can't see it, then I don't know what to tell you.
What's going on with the Magic the Gathering cards over there? I just hear
fucking awesome, man. He finally got back into it.
The new set came out today. It's awesome.
I can never get into
You told me you had no money.
I don't need more.
I spend it all on Magic.
Yeah, I spent a lot of money on Pops today too. So we did our little collectible shopping today.
Oh, the vinyls?
Yeah.
Oh.
What?
I can't stand those things, man.
Why not? Give me a good reason and not something like that has to do with your own.
Ugly little figures that just.
Yeah, that's why I like them. I like they're ugly. I like the ugliness of it.
It's just they're just dumb, man.
And some of them are actually pretty.
I would say ugly. I mean, they're kind of like chibis.
They're almost like American chibis.
Yeah.
Like the Japanese style of
I'm
drawing.
proud that I don't know what that is. It's just kind of goofy and dumb,
But that's the point. It's supposed to be goofy and fun.
Yeah. Oh, it
it
can be goofy. It can be goofy and fun. Yeah.
So we're all gonna go see Avengers Infinity sometime in the next few days. So we'll come back.
I'm definitely gonna see it tomorrow.
We'll come back and review it next week.
Yes.
And we'll see what problems Randy had with this movie.
Yeah, and we'll understand why you like it you hate it for unreasonable reasons.
I like Black Panther.
You only like it because it makes you seem like it's the one safe thing you can look at and be like, hey, I'm not racist.
That's exactly why. I wanted to prove to the world I wasn't racist. That's why I gave Black Panther a glowing review. No, I even said, and Brian had a really good review of it. I thought his, what did you call it, a 7 out of 10, I think, at the time?
Yeah, it was 7.
That
I mean,
that might have been a little low, but it's fair. You know.
I mean,
movie
from
had-
what I've seen, the special effects aren't great.
yeah, the movie did have some flaws in the story, but overall, I mean, I found it entertaining, and I found the
What a
overall.
waste of money.
See, that's the type of interruption I like. it was just like he didn't continue talking. He just
There were
said a
two
throwaway
things.
line.
The two things I didn't like about that movie. One is his little sister. I just found her annoying. I know people thought she was funny or they thought she was charming. The whole "what are those" joke. I thought that was just corny, you know. But that's just me. The other thing I didn't like is I just think they're raising the bar too high with the technology in these movies, because it's going to get to the point where.
Do you mean the space? You mean the stuff? The space travel stuff hasn't already raised the technology bar in there?
Well, that's not
The-
on
the
Earth, though.
floating
Are you talking about
fortresses?
Guardians of the Galaxy, like the space travel stuff.
Yeah, I mean,
But that's like an outer space thing.
Well,
It's
no,
not
no.
on
no, they're gonna
Earth,
bring it
you know?
together with they're gonna bring it
Okay, well,
together
that's-
with
That's a problem.
Captain Marvel.
What I'm saying is, it just gets to the point now where like how
You mean the flying helicarrier from Shield isn't like over
that is overdone. What I'm saying is it's gonna get to the point. It's like, what would be the point of actually them fighting a bad guy when they can send all this technology out to do the battles for them?
I think
Well,
I think
because-
they already established that in Avengers: Age of Ultron.
Well, because they're going against Thanos, who's like one of the most powerful beings in the universe. I mean, like, I mean, they're going to have all this technology to be able to take him on. So I mean, it makes sense that
I
they
just
have.
think the technology makes things a little too easy. It's like you don't even need to change.
I mean, you even had
clothes
like,
anymore.
but, like,
I mean,
easy
it
is
even
relative, though.
started in Thor with being able to switch worlds through the And in our world, magic and science are one and the same. You remember that part of Thor?
Yes,
Okay, cool. Glad you
Science.
did. Glad you did.
science gathering.
Yeah.
But, you okay over there, Randy?
Yeah.
You're right. So yeah, I'm in the middle of Thor Ragnarok now. I'm gonna watch the rest of it, and
No, just try to enjoy something.
that's what I do with every movie I turn on.
I doubt it.
It's some things just turn me off.
I mean, like the comic, it's not like the comic book. It.
I have a question for you, Brian. Are you ready for this Friday Hippodrome Trivia Night?
Yeah, I'm down.
This is Friday. We're gonna
It's
go
next
in
Friday?
there. We're gonna wreck shop. Star Wars.
I'll get myself prepared, freshen up on a few things. I'll be
That's
ready.
really- We're gonna like psych yourself up, but yeah. Read
Is
some
that what
of
it
the,
is? Just like Star Wars trivia?
It hasn't been made official, but it's going to be on May the 4th, and they always they pick a theme for the trivia. So I mean, it has to be Star Wars. They've done.
Oh man, what if it's trivia only on Last Jedi?
I might be in trouble there, but
Yeah.
I remember most of what I. It's been a couple of months, but I remember it.
I watched it
I didn't
twice.
like
So
it,
how
but-
long do you think Homegirl has a job with has the Star Wars job before they finally say?
Are you talking about Kathleen Kennedy? Is
Yeah.
that it?
How many more bombs does she have in her?
Well, I think they're at least going to give her till episode 9, and then after episode 9 is really going to be what decides after that, because I think they're going to give it to her episode 9, because Han Solo, man, it's gonna, even though Randy thinks it looks good,
It's gonna fucking
Uh,
bomb.
Randy said it was going to be amazing, but that's just his opinion.
Randy liked The Last Jedi too. Said
Well,
Last
and the
Jedi
thing
was best
too is
one.
like I have no hope for the series anymore whatsoever because J.J. Abrams
I'm with you. I'm
is
with
not a good enough director to turn this around. He's not a good enough writer to turn this around.
Who would be?
Turn it around. I'd like to see Guillermo del Toro direct
He's a great
a
director.
Star Wars movie.
I still haven't seen The Shape of Water. Has anybody seen The Shape of Water?
No,
Yeah, I
wanna
watched it
see
actually recently. It was really good. It was like an adult fairy tale, kind of like Pan's Labyrinth.
And there would be no CGI whatsoever in that movie. He would not allow CGI at all, well, except for like smaller creatures and stuff.
I haven't seen Shape of Water, but this seems like the character Abe Sapien just got his own movie. Is what it it's what it looks like from what I've seen.
I know it's the same guy who plays him, right?
Yeah, it's the same guy, but it just looks like they took Abe Sapien from Hellboy and just said,
Well, this
like Del Toro's
this
like,
has
hey, I
has
could
I
make a whole
mean
movie around this guy.
He's like a completely different character, though. There's a little bit more to the story.
Okay.
It's a.
But what about if like Josh Whedon stepped in and said, you know,
fuck Josh Whedon.
Yeah.
Josh Whedon, like, he talked shit about Marvel on the way out. Went to try and save the fucking the Justice League movie, and everybody hated him for it.
So what are you saying on the podcast while I was gone about me liking women's clothes?
Yeah.
Like I would.
Dude, we were talking about something else, dude. Why would you push it like?
Yeah, we didn't say that publicly either.
Mm-mm.
You just said it publicly. If you're comfortable sharing that with everyone.
No,
I was
like,
this far away from the mic when I talked about it. You couldn't hear me.
I mean,
Even
I heard
you told me you couldn't hear me.
I mean, I heard a little bit.
No, I never mentioned that.
But what do you think the person is to turn it that would be able
probably me. I think I'd.
Yeah, I really want to see that movie.
You'd love
It's
it.
fucking with a special
You'd be
guest
like,
appearance
more
from
popcorn.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get really fat and never move. I'm gonna just watch this movie.
No,
on
but
repeat.
honestly, who do you think would be able to turn it around?
Besides
any kind of it could be a comic book writer, it can be a book writer, it could be a screenwriter, it could be a director,
man.
himself.
I think Brian can turn it around.
Yeah.
That's God. No, what were you saying? I'm sorry. Like,
You
who do
always
you
fucking,
think would be able to turn it
tell me
around?
that. You always fucking tell me that I get off topic, but then when I try to get on topic, you're like, "Oh my
I'm trying to
god."
think.
Yeah, but I'm not a big Hollywood writer or director.
Yeah, but
I just scolded him for saying that he could turn it around.
Well, let's see. I honestly don't think Spielberg has it in him anymore.
No.
I think his last few movies kind of just.
Have you seen Ready Player One?
I haven't seen it.
I haven't either, so
It's just,
I'm not.
yeah.
I can't speak.
You know
on
what
it.
gets me about Ready Player One is like the kids obsessed with the '80s, and it's like only people obsessed with the '80s are like my generation. You know, everyone else like the millennials.
Well, I hear they added a bunch of millennial stuff in there,
Yeah, okay.
so just to bring it up to speed.
Boy, who would I think?
Is there like a Master Chief in there somewhere?
Yeah.
Cool.
Master
I
Chief
think
pops up somewhere.
I'm trying to think. You know what? You know, who has a good track record. Martin Scorsese. Even though this isn't his genre, Martin Scorsese. The number of good movies compared to bad movies with Martin Scorsese is such a lopsided ratio that I think even he could handle it. You know.
You know who I think would be pretty good too? Like in for like just vehicles. What's his name? George Miller.
Okay. Yeah, I could see that.
George Miller. Like instead of another Mad Max, he makes a Star Wars movie. I'd
What
see
has he done besides Mad Max?
He did Happy Feet. He won an Oscar for Happy Feet 1.
The first episode?
Yeah.
That was a good episode.
I think he directed Babe 2, Pig in the City.
That's right. Yeah.
And I liked both Babe movies.
Yeah.
I actually really
He should
enjoyed
stick
those.
to rated R movies. That's where he shot.
Well, the guy who did what's his name? The guy who directed Chronicle and Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
Josh Trank.
Josh Trank.
Yeah, I mean,
No,
I
he
could
was in line to do the Boba Fett movie.
No, he was in line to do
until-
Rogue One.
No, it wasn't. He had his own movie.
I thought he was doing
it
Rogue
It was
One.
an unnamed project
okay.
that he was working on. That it was heavily speculated that it was Boba Fett. That was never confirmed.
Yeah, it could have went dark. He could have did Boba Fett dark.
Gosh, I'm trying to think if there's like a director or writer right now that I just have enough faith in to do that. Not necessarily in the sci-fi fantasy. I know I'd have to think about this. Besides me, gosh, I can't pick myself.
Yeah, you can't pick yourself because we need a professional.
Yeah, and also you need someone with some clout in Hollywood that can
Okay,
actually
I'm just-
have some sway and not
I'm
take
just-
shit from all the execs.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of
Say
like
no,
a
we're gonna
movie
do
I've
it this
seen
way because this
recently.
is better, not from whatever statistics bullshit you're bringing me that people want. We make actual art here.
You know, I might give a shot to the oh god, I forget their names. The brothers, the director brothers. What are the names?
The Russo brothers?
The ones who did Lebowski and No Country for Old Men.
Fucking the Coen brothers.
Coen brothers.
Yeah.
Even though, what was that movie they did with George Clooney like a couple of years ago? Where he was
Burn After Reading.
No. It was Hell Caesar.
Oh, Hell Caesar. Okay.
That was a. me and Ruth, we went to go see that while I was in the theater because we were just like, oh, it's a Coen Brothers movie. It's gonna be awesome. It's got all these stars. Halfway through, we just left. That's like we almost never leave the movie theater. That was just so bad. I don't know.
Yeah, those are my 2 picks. What about you, Brian? Who do you think can turn it around? It can be a writer, director from any medium.
What about Sam Raimi?
Yeah.
Then we get another Spider-Man. Spider-Man with I'm sorry, but those Spider-Man movies do not hold up.
What about Lord of the Rings?
Sam Raimi didn't direct Lord of the Rings. What the fuck is wrong
Peter
with
Jackson?
you?
Peter Jackson.
Okay, yeah, Peter Jackson can pull it off.
Yeah, I give him it.
But he'd want to make epics. I think if they gave him reins to like 1, 2, like a new trilogy, and he did it by himself.
Yeah, it'd be pretty awesome.
Yeah, it would be pretty awesome. It would be like lead up. The last movie just in one huge battle. Because he did that with both The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings. Like it all just like the last movie was both of them were just like one long battle scene.
I still haven't seen the third Hobbit movie. I need to though.
I didn't make it past the first one. The first one I watched, I was like, I'm done. This is not.
It was all right. I mean, I always watched the first one, second one. It's
Lord of the Rings, they were good. These Hobbit movies just.
I mean, it's
Hobbit movies weren't that bad.
They shouldn't have tried to stretch it out into 3.
No, yeah, I can agree with that. They shouldn't have tried to stretch it.
If it was just like 1, even 2 movies, it'd probably been okay. But this,
Yeah, I think they kind of ruined it when they had Bilbo actually kill something in the first movie. It's like in the books, it was just that was like his thing, that like the first time he had to kill something. You know, he was always just like timid, like kind of.
Yeah, it was a big change for him.
Yeah, that was a big turning point in the book for him, and they just kind of threw that away in the first movie.
You know who would do a good job with a Star Wars movie? Whoever, another set of brothers, the guys who did Stranger Things.
I don't know.
I think they could pull off.
I think they would have the same problem as
I forget their names.
I think it would be the same problem as the first one, the first Force
I think
Awakens.
whoever the showrunners were for that, I think they do a good job. The showrunner, whoever did that first season of Daredevil too, who was the showrunner for that?
I have no clue.
'Cause that was excellent.
Just as long as they don't get the showrunner for Iron Fist.
I didn't even bother checking that out.
Even though he did the first and second season of Dexter.
No, well,
You didn't watch that either?
I'm not a big Dexter fan. I could never,
The first season was really good, and the third season,
Yeah.
but everything else.
guys-
Oh, the John Lithgow season, that was really good.
That was 3.
Are you guys watching the new Westworld?
No. I think that show's pretentious and slow for no goddamn reason.
It is really, really slow, really
I
drags
thought it
on.
was interesting. I only saw the first few minutes of the second season premiere.
Is it out?
I just haven't really got back.
Yeah.
How many episodes?
Last week, I think only 1 episode out so far. The problem with Westworld, the big problem I have with this is I don't care about the robots.
Yeah. Well, in this one, they're trying to make you sympathize with the robots.
Yeah,
and
they're just robots.
They're
They're
just
not-
robots.
They don't have real feelings.
They don't have feelings unless we tell them to have feelings.
tell that to Data.
They're trying to make the argument that technology is so sophisticated, or it's getting to the point where it's going to be so sophisticated that the lines have blurred between what is.
So does that mean like
considered-
sooner or later our fuck dolls are gonna have fucking rights?
Well, you think
Oh,
about it.
back
all
to
our
this
brain
again.
All our brain is just an organic computer, right? So, these.
What if the
these
moon
com-
is made of cheese, man?
The computers are getting so advanced that the lines have been kind of blurred, or they're getting toward that, and that's what they're trying to argue. But still, I'm just like, no, they're robots. I don't care.
I
What
mean,
if our
I thought
souls are
definition of,
connected to
like,
our
what's
guts, and when they
sentience,
pull them out, that's
like
when we
what
really
makes
go.
something sentient.
And that's what they're going for. But it's honestly, I can't feel sorry for them. They can be reprogrammed.
Yeah. I can't get in that whole like sympathize with the fucking the robots thing.
Well, technically, I mean, human beings can be reprogrammed too. I mean, there's like stresses you can put on the human mind that can make it susceptible to
Yeah, I thought
different types of commands.
I still enjoyed it. I still really enjoyed the first season. You know, it was a fun show to watch. I liked the twist at the end. It was kind of cool, and it had little
I forgot what the
surprises
twist
along
was.
the way.
He hasn't seen the last episode.
No, I did. I saw the whole first season. I just forgot. I don't remember if there was what the twist was.
Not to spoil anything, but it was the coinciding storylines that took place in different times.
Yeah, I knew that from the beginning.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Well, not from the beginning, like midway through, I was like, okay, this is taking place in different timelines. Because if you look at like some of the artwork for the Westworld W, it changed.
But they did it in such a clever way of the robots being reprogrammed, so you didn't know if the robots were just reprogrammed or at what point they were reprogrammed. You know?
Don't bend them, Randy.
No, it's good for him to bend them.
No, it's not. Don't
gives
tell him
them
that.
character.
Do not tell him that.
I don't want someone.
He won't be able to play him. He won't be able to play with them if they're bent and all warped like that. Because they'll think he's cheating.
Yeah.
I'm afraid to talk to Randy now. I'm afraid I'll be accused of exploiting Randy. Randy, you're not feeling exploited over there, are you?
No.
Okay, good.
He doesn't even know what that is. He
Randy,
doesn't know
define-
what racism is. What makes you think he knows what that is?
Why you think? Why every time you see me, you call me fucking retard?
I didn't call you a retard.
Why did you look at me when you said that?
You did earlier before I walked out.
I said if you're not a retard, what the fuck are you? I was waiting for an answer. I didn't just assume
I
you were
will
a
say
retard.
this about Sanchez. He's very careful not to use that word towards you.
I never
Well, I don't know
called
why he
you.
has a line he doesn't cross.
Because that's when it just goes into full on berate mode. I'm not trying to berate him. I'm
What
just
do you
trying
think
to.
you've been doing?
I haven't been
berating him for the past few
berating
months.
him.
Yes,
I've been trying to tell.
bullshit.
Been trying to push him on the wrong. I mean, there's times where I lose my temper with Randy, but it doesn't get to the point where I'm like, I feel like it's okay to call him that. I mean, we all got to have a line somewhere, right?
I don't know. So yeah, Star Wars trivia. Did you guys know? I don't know if I told you. Did I tell you guys this? We're bringing the talk show back on May 20th at True Love, the stand-up comedy show. We're doing the talk show gimmick again. And for those of you who remember, years ago, I hosted the talk show up there, and the way it worked was I'd bring in a stand-up comedian and let them do their set, and they'd sit down and I'd interview them like a talk show. It was it was a fun little thing. I even had a desk piece in the beginning, just like a real late night talk show. The goal was to give these Wacoans kind of the experience of being in a talk show. Like
I prefer the term Waconian.
Well, I'd prefer the actual term. So, well, I got to get home and watch the rest of Thor Ragnarok. I'm going to watch probably
These things backwards.
30 more minutes.
What?
And go to
How do you get
sleep,
these things
you know.
backwards, Randy?
What do you mean get him backwards?
Did you fuck up his cards, Randy?
I didn't look through it. All I did not fucking know it had to be fucking organized.
Well, you
No,
usually
no,
put things
I'm-
back the way you get them. I mean, that's only it's
Just-
only fair. That's only the right thing to do.
No, I was just like curious, because like
You
I
were
mean,
just bi curious. What?
yeah.
No, because
Just
when I look at cards, I don't put in. I put them. I look at them and I put it behind it. Look at them, put it behind it. Look at them, put it behind it.
Yeah, but that would still put the commons up front, then the uncommons, and then the rare. But the rare was in front, then the uncommons, and then the commons. I don't know how you did that while you're looking through them. I mean, unless if you were.
He was
No.
going, got him, need him, got him.
I don't know what to talk about, man. I don't never played Magic Gathering.
Would you like to play Magic the Gathering with Sanchez and Brian?
I would like to play it with. I would like to play it with. I like to play it with McBrine and Brian, not Sanchez.
We might need four.
Well, I don't
people
want to
for
play
that.
it with you either because I don't want you spending all fucking night putting together a fucking deck, just like you spent that whole night wasting your brother's time trying to put that X-wing team together when he had already put you a team together, and you managed to make a team. He managed to make you a solid team, and you went back and you made the dumbest fucking team you can think of. A bunch of ships you didn't know how to control. A bunch of used a bunch of strategy, if you could even call it that, you know.
Well, Randy's strategy is his best strategy is when he uses the decimator, which is just a big fucking like wall ship. It just takes damage. That's it.
Barely moves.
Yeah, it barely moves, but it's just there to be a damage soaker.
But I'll tell you one thing. I won't play with you either, Randy. And here's the reason why. I won't play with anyone because I have no interest in playing Magic the Gathering.
You don't believe in magic?
I don't believe in magic.
Not even in a young girl's heart?
Not even. I don't believe in palm reading. I don't believe in psychics. I don't believe in anything.
Well, magic believes in you, Mike.
Friend of my wife was over at the house the other day, and she was like, "Oh, I'm gonna go." Or she was talking about wanting to see a palm reader, and I was just like cringing. I was like, but I'm not allowed to say anything at the house because
You'll get slapped or thrown down the stairs.
Yeah, well, won't be like that.
What gender roles are reversed over there? So I'm guessing you're the one going down the
Gender
stairs.
roles are just a stay-at-home dad thing maybe, but that's where
It's the same thing.
Other than that, I'm the man.
It's
of
the
house.
same
Other
thing.
than that, I'm the man.
Whether you like it or not, it's the same thing.
But,
Rose by any other name, buddy.
I mean, it's
I'm
just
not knocking
the
it. I'm
fact
really
that
not.
it's 2018 and people are still, going to.
No, you're only saying that
readers.
because you're a stay-at-home dad. If you weren't a stay-at-home dad, you wouldn't even be saying that. Let's be honest. Let's be real.
Well,
palm readers?
palm
What?
reading is still bullocks.
Exactly. No,
Astrology
exactly
too.
to what? No, astrology's even worse. Like, would you
But
believe?
I
Do you
just-
believe in astrology?
No. What
Okay.
the friends do.
Oh, okay.
And so I have to sit there and just sort of squirm in my seat when they're talking about, oh, no. See, I'm a Capricorn and I can't deal with Sagittarius because our signs.
Oh
don't-
yeah,
and
that's
I'm
that's
just like,
horrible.
I'm sorry, I'm an asshole. I'm a Scorpio.
yeah. I was like, it's all made up, And they talk about, I'm going to go see a psychic. I was like, oh, I'll be a psychic. I'll charge you half. I will tell you as much bullshit as they will. I can make stuff up too,
Yeah, but I mean, I kind of believe some of that stuff that they say. Is
Well, Randy, I'm not.
maybe true.
Okay, it's not. I can tell you that right now. It's not true. It is made up. As much as we'd like to believe there's magic in a young girl's
So
heart, there
did
is
you
no
know? Okay,
There's no
let,
such thing as magic.
can,
Good callback.
can I
Good
change the topic
callback.
real fast? Okay. Did you know that if you have, like stress, depression, anxiety, if you see a hypnotist, then it helps you?
Well, that was strange. Actually,
not-
on subject.
That's not.
That was
magic,
almost
though.
on subject. That was actually really good. I'll give you that. That was almost on subject. He almost did not change the subject there.
Stop exploiting him.
No. There's
stop
actually a reason
exploiting
for that. Like with hypnotism. Wait,
That's actually
people.
there's like medical science involved there.
Yeah, well, I mean, people actually really want to believe that it works, and they kind of like fall into
I
like.
was hearing that hypnotism actually doesn't work. I mean,
No, yeah, well, no. I'm saying people want to believe that it works. That they kind of like go along with it.
yeah.
It's like the whole like chi thing. I don't know. I remember Joe Rogan was talking about this once.
About chi?
with was it Tai Chi?
Yeah.
And that one Chinese master went against an MMA fighter, and he was like, I'm gonna center my chi, and then
Oh yeah, he ended up getting his.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
that was a
he-
Wing Chun guy.
Wing Chun.
Yeah. The guys that do all that. Yeah.
Yeah, he got totally destroyed.
Yeah.
Like,
Did
dude,
you see the guy that was just blowing air at people, and the guys were all flying around? Like, did you see that one?
yeah, I know what you want to talk about.
Oh, the one that was like.
Yeah, he used to go like that. And they were all just like flying over.
Oh yeah, they were giving into they were. Once again, there it goes with playing into someone's bullshit. That's all they were doing. They weren't doing anything really. They were just.
Well, they were in on it, right? They didn't actually really.
Well,
believe.
a lot of them believe because like
Oh, okay.
they fed into someone else's bullshit. I mean my battery's about to die. It's 1:00 and I'm
But
fucking
Randy,
hungry.
you do understand
I'm
what we're saying
hungry
that psychic stuff is just it's hogwash. It's bullshit. It's not true. I need
Same
you
thing
to,
goes with hypnotism too.
I need you to understand that. Well, I'm not hypnotism. That's different.
No, it's been proven that it's not. I mean,
Have you not seen Get Out?
Yeah, I have.
I'm gonna let you get out.
Well, there.
Yeah,
Well, there
okay,
you go.
I
Hypnotism
have.
and
It's a
Get Out.
movie. It's a movie. I've seen that movie, that fictional movie.
You know what? We could go on about hypnotism or whatever, but there's something very important I need to talk to you about. Sanchez, have you seen the clip of Titus O'Neil in the greatest Royal Rumble that happened today?
Are you talking about him coming out as what's his name?
Coming out as what's
No, what was it? I'm sorry, I got.
So it's the greatest thing that's ever happened in wrestling. It's the Royal Rumble. So they're each coming in one by one, right? Every 90 seconds. He's running to the ring. He trips up like a good, I don't know, like 10 feet, like a good 10 feet before the ring. And he falls on his face and he slides and he goes straight up underneath the ring, like past the apron.
Was he that greased up to where he's just like?
I guess. Well, you know what? We were talking to the wrestler in here before, and he was saying.
Yeah, that's
how,
why there was a picture of him running, and he had the helmet on.
He had the Shockmaster helmet.
The Shockmaster helmet on. Yeah.
How many freaking packs did you buy, bro?
They say the wrestlers will put baby oil all over themselves.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, watch here. I'll bring it up. See if you can see that. And he just disappeared underneath the ring. Isn't that the greatest thing ever?
Oh yeah, like
that's so like it's funny because I was talking to my brother John about it. I was like, he was saying he's never going to be taken seriously ever again. He could wrestle 100 more years. He would.
I thought people stopped taking him seriously the minute they saw him kiss his son on the mouth.
Yeah, he just completely disappeared underneath the ring.
But
I think this could get him over if he plays it right.
Oh, like it's his new gimmick.
Yeah. Like if he's just like, you know, like and plus it's like they haven't done that. They haven't done the like. I mean, I guess nowadays I think it would be more progressive to actually do the nitwit character with the black guy. I mean,
what the
But
fuck?
see, it's been like traditional though that they never have a black guy play with a dumb guy. It's funny they even do that too. Like you ever see a commercial and it's like a white guy and a black guy. It's like the white guy's the idiot doing something. It's the black guy going, "Come on, man," or something like that. And it's they never show the black guy being stupid. It's just like kind of this weird reverse racism.
Yeah, it's like and I've watched enough World Star Hip Hop to know that black foolishness is a thing. Yeah.
What were you saying, Randy?
I said, what's the matter with a dad kissing his son on the lips?
Dude, we don't have enough time for this.
Because a mom kissed his son on the lips.
Oh.
No, a son should never kiss a mom on the lips after a certain age.
Either parent, really, Randy.
Yeah, either parent. I mean,
I don't know any parent that kisses their kids on the lips. Anyways, I like there's
apparently Randy
like
has
a cheek peck,
so
like a
or a kiss on top of the head.
Yeah. But lips, I don't know. That's kind of that's kind of cringy.
Randy, did your mother kiss you on the lips?
No.
You just think it's normal.
I've seen it in movies before.
Well, that's true. There are some parents that do that.
There was some weird,
weird,
like old Full House episodes. You see them like these they'll kiss the daughters like square on the mouth, like
the actor playing the father.
Yeah.
See, that's even creepier because it's just like another person.
Yeah.
It's not even in the family, whatever. But yeah, Titus O'Neil kissed his son. Okay, here's another thing to keep in mind. There's another factor.
And Tom Brady did the same thing.
His son, Titus O'Neil's son, was about 13, 14 years old. He wasn't like a small child by any means. Even Tom Brady's son was like 10 or something, right?
But that's still with that kid's able to walk around, wipe his own ass, and like speak coherently. Like, there's no reason for you.
My
to do
son
that.
is 3 years old. I would never go near his lips. That's just weird. It's inappropriate, is what it is. So, Randy, if you do get to adopt that child, like you've been,
don't kiss him on the mouth,
Please
especially
don't
not being its biological father. Is this what you had a son? Is this what you wanted to adopt for?
No.
I'm hungry.
He wants to adopt to get those chicks, right, Randy?
If you're a single father, you get, like a girl would say, and they will give me attention, and they will.
Again, that goes back to attention, not necessarily good attention or attention.
I'm gonna squash this belief. That's not necessarily the case.
Yeah, but also
maybe if you're at like a dog park and you have a dog.
I think
it's
it's like a it's like I can't. It's so late. I can't think now. Detracting. It's like something that would defer women away from some men when they think, oh, he's got a kid. They don't want to get involved with. Some women are like that.
It's like men are. I mean, I don't want to be. I don't date.
It's
girls
like
with kids.
Sanchez. He hates women that have kids.
Yeah, exactly. I hate women that have been pregnant. I don't think pregnancy is sexy at all.
He actually hates women. No, I'm just kidding.
So, no, I really don't.
Yeah,
I have too many. Too many.
He
close
hates women,
friends
but
that
he's
I
not gay, so it's this really weird thing.
I have too many women that are close friends to know that like not all women are bad and not all women are the same. So you know.
Right, I think the best choice for you is to go MGTOW.
What?
And I probably should take. I should probably put the disclaimer on that too. I do not hate women. I do not think pregnancy is.
It's a comedy show.
Because I like I said, I have enough close women friends and they have kids, and I don't want them to think that I think any less of
Brian,
them.
what did you say? He should do what?
Oh, Randy should convert to MGTOW.
He should do what?
MGTOW. Men going their own way.
Okay, on that note. On that note.
I've never heard this before.
Really?
Men go their own way.
Yeah, it's the
when men choose to be celibate and not talk to women or not even
Is that what that
entertain
is?
women in their own right.
Yeah, it's like a more extreme version of the MRA, men's right activists, which is like the male's version of
I like
feminism.
women.
Nobody said you didn't.
It's time to go like your own way, Randy. What about it'll be RIGTOW? Randy going their own way.
Okay, Brian, you need to talk more. Randy, just a little bit less. I think we balance that out a little bit, you know. Randy, I think your role on this show should be every once in a while just say something crazy and then just go back and listen. I think that would work out for everybody.
The hell is that? How?
Instead of just trying to go on and try to make a point, he just says something and then just sit back. You know, add to the conversation every once.
Why
in a
not? Yeah, why not just stick to topic?
Yeah,
Right.
I mean,
just make things interesting. I don't know.
I mean,
It's 1:00 in the morning. It's time to go. Well, guys, I want to thank everybody. Thank you guys for coming to this show. We have fun. We have fun here, right? You have fun.
Yeah.
Randy, did you have fun?
Yeah.
Even though Sanchez was really mean to you, you still had fun.
Sanchez is mean to me. He is always mean to me.
So one of these days, your brother's going to stick up for you, and
Well,
it's going to be okay.
I won't say always. There's been plenty of times where
You never stick up. You never stick up for me when.
I'm sorry about planting that idea in his head.
You
Sorry.
never stick up to me when he's fucking bullying my ass.
I'm not bullying you.
yeah, he's not bullying you.
You're there's half the time you're being insufferable and you're being an asshole and you act like you're entitled to someone's attention or time, and that it's toxic behavior, and it's even more toxic to defend you when you should be yelled at for that.
But like, I cannot deal with
See,
being
you didn't
yelled
get
at
that.
though.
You didn't get that. Well, then don't do stupid shit.
Randy, you live.
You know,
I mean,
realize that people have boundaries, and you need to respect those boundaries. And nobody owes you their attention ever. The reason you should and plus you should only want attention for people who want to give you their attention.
yeah.
I don't want you.
You should never fight. You should never have to worry or fight for anybody's attention.
I don't want you. I don't want my attention to be gone to you.
Well, I don't want your attention towards me either. I mean, but you know, when you intentionally try to talk to me when I don't want to talk to you, that's the same thing. When you get mad at me because I don't want to listen to you talk or listen to one of your stupid stories, I'm within my right to do that, to feel that way. You understand that, right?
Yeah, but you know,
and it should be.
and
You
just
should
like
you
whenever
should respect my feelings enough to actually be like, okay, I'm gonna leave him alone.
whenever I go to your house and shit, you can, you say that I come out of the room way too much.
Yeah, dude, it's like even like you go outside. Like, why do you keep going in and out the front fucking door? What the fuck are you doing, man?
Cause I mean,
It's all out. Like it could be like 3 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, I've been to parties with Randy. I know he'll just. Remember that party we went to? You just cleaned your car at random. That was that was the highlight right there.
It's like, dude, no.
Yeah.
No.
He's got, but in his defense, you're supposed to be on some kind of medication, right? He's got hyperactivity. He can't just sit still. He's got to move.
No, it's not my fault that he doesn't have that medicine.
I'm just saying this is a reason why he can't sit still.
He should be more responsible. He's an adult. I spent the money that I didn't really have to buy my medication today because I needed it. I didn't waste it away on something else that I didn't need.
Well, you may have sit still for 2 hours. I mean, say for the 10 minutes that you ran out.
Yeah.
But I ran out. That wasn't because of my hyperactivity shit. I kind of pissed because I cannot. My PTSD kicks in.
You don't have PTSD. Whoever told you that is a liar.
My psychologist did.
PTSD is for soldiers, not for people who can't have their feelings poked at a little bit.
I got PTSD from my car accident too.
From your what?
From my car accident?
No, if you had PTSD from that, you wouldn't be able to drive. You don't know what PTSD is either, do you?
I was told by my psychologist that I do.
Your psychology is wrong. Psychology is fucking. It's dumb. No one can really. They're not considered real doctors.
What are you talking about? It's just
Psychologists got to have a doctor degree, right?
Yeah, but they're like chiropractors.
No.
He got stuck in a loop. Someone would punch him in the throat.
the robot's on the fridge.
You know, a feedback loop.
Sentient Muppet.
I will give you some advice though, Randy, which I think you could use as much as my advice as possible. I wouldn't go throw out the term PTSD like that. There's people that have, it's crippling to them.
Yeah, and me saying that it's just for soldiers. That was just to like poke him a little bit, but no.
But honestly, it would probably piss some soldiers off to hear you say that.
I mean,
And those are the last people you want to piss off, honestly.
Yeah.
Like I think
if you had real PTSD from your car crash, you would not be driving.
Yeah, it would actually there'll be like a.
If your psychologist,
there would be like a huge anxiety attack every time you get in your vehicle and you get behind the wheel. It would bring back flashbacks of what happened constantly.
Yeah, and plus,
So,
if your psychologist knows this and hasn't suggested you have your license taken away, then that's a bad psychologist.
Okay, let me switch topic real fast because I know we gotta leave in a minute. But
we had to leave a long time ago.
He's putting his jacket on and you still want to.
I mean, I just want to say one more
Put
thing.
on my jacket that doesn't go with the rest of my outfit. So
go for it.
It looks all.
Yeah,
go
but
for it
no.
so we can get out of here.
So I've been in Papa and Granny house this week cleaning and stuff like that. But yesterday I heard voices. Like
You're schizophrenic, dude. You're on the beginning stages of schizophrenia. You need to talk to somebody before you end up hurting yourself or somebody else. I'm telling you.
No, I mean
maybe you heard somebody else out the window.
No,
if they're neighbors.
Nobody was outside. It was like at night. But everybody in that side of the neighborhood, they go to bed at like 8 p.m.
Yeah, there's also a lot of cats, a lot of weird
What did the voices tell you,
animals?
Randy? What did they
No,
say?
I mean the voices were just my grandparents like trying to talk to me through the spirits.
No, that's schizophrenia, bro.
What were they saying? I'm curious. Do you know what they're saying?
I mean, I don't really know. I mean, they were muffled.
Yeah, that's probably sounds in the background that your mind kind of interpreted.
Like a TV on in the other room.
He said it was the abandoned house, the one that has no power or anything.
There's no power in it at all.
Why are you there at night, anyways?
Because
it buries the dead girls.
No, because if I'm there during the day, it's just I get bugged by everybody.
There's nobody there,
and you're being bugged by spirits.
It's an abandoned house.
I'd rather be bugged by living
spirits.
living,
Spirits.
I I mean,
No, for real.
okay, and then
For real, with
a
someone with
cou-
as much neurological stuff as you really need to get that. You really need to tell your doctor about that. You really need to talk to him.
and like
Are you currently seeing a psychologist?
No, I don't have an interest no more. But
Well, when did your psychologist tell you had PTSD for driving accidents?
After my accident. It was like a month after an accident.
When was your accident?
May 2016.
2016.
Well, that was like a month, so of course that was to be pretty fresh in your head. I mean, after this much time has passed, I doubt that it's still.
I mean, every time I go down that one road, I get flashbacks.
Yeah, because there's a strong memory.
Yeah, that just means you're being alert this time. You're alert. You're not gonna let it happen again. That's just awareness. That's not PTSD. You have awareness.
Welcome to
being a normal human.
Huh?
I mean,
And like a long time ago when I was a kid.
I'm hungry, dude. Can we go?
I'm hungry
please?
too. But no,
Can we get out of you deal with it.
a long time ago,
You deal with it.
I was at a farm.
What-
It
what-
was
this is
after
the last
my-
thing, Randy. Go ahead.
It was my uncle passed away, and I saw him walking out there, like in the country. Like I saw him walking, and I saw him taking care of the
Right, I'm
property.
pretty sure that was a deer.
After there's no deer at the
Oh,
farm.
I'm now seeing all the comments by Trey. Sorry, Trey.
I gotta go too.
All right. Thank you guys for watching the show tonight. It's been lots of fun.
Hey.
Thank you, Randy, especially Randy.
Do you want to
Always
get some
Randy.
food, man?
No.
We'll see you next time. Join us. I think there's a show going on tomorrow night. I think maybe the Nerd Cave is going on. Whatever the weekly yak is, you can always tune into that as well. And of course, Ringside Reviews on Monday night, and we'll do this show again Friday night. Hopefully, Trey will be here. Trey, the glue that holds this show together. And there's also I'd be remiss not to mention In Your House Sports. They're a good show. There's all sorts of shows you can check out on iRadio Waco. It's a great network to be around and a part of. This has been a presentation of Hot Air Media. You've been watching the Mike McBrine Show. Thank you. Good night.